Yo, 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 it's your boy, Mario Marks to roll. So fucking dumb. Some bullshit. No. Such is life. Such is life. Cool, I like that. I totally like that one. Like this one too. Hey Shakima, how you doing, sweetheart? You alright? So cool. Man. Stressed? Still working. Yeah, I worked pretty much majority of the day today. My back's feeling it. Yeah, I try not to. I know it's hard. I know it's annoying. I know it's difficult. Yeah, they actually won more awards today. Um, the youngest one won the most improved player, and the oldest one won the Spirit Award for having the most spirit during games and during the tournaments and stuff. So I'm very proud of them. Um, I've been helping them, train and things like that. I used to play volleyball a lot back in the day, me and my sister, but I used to play volleyball tournaments and all that when I was younger. It's a sport that I always liked. I played all sorts of sports when I was young, but they ask me all the time, "Hey, Uncle Mark, should I serve like this? Should I do that? Should I?" And then they'll say, "Oh, can you come outside and help me warm up so I can go to practice?" And I'll go out there and help them. So, thanks to the Uncle Mark, um, they're doing good. I'm just one half of the solution. They got to do the rest. I'm proud of them. They're doing good. Yeah, the tall one, he's going 16 in November, and he's super tall for his age, but he's a pain in the ass, like his Uncle Mark, or sometimes, I guess. But it's cool though. They're doing really good. I'm happy for them. You know, they're going through the divorce as well, and their dad doesn't give a fuck. He didn't care. He didn't even call him to say congratulations or anything. He's a loser. And the reason he doesn't is because he knows I train him and help him. See, there's no yeah, he's a jerk. He gets no credit for those boys being good at volleyball. As me and his mom does, but he don't. He's not a sports person, but he could at least help his kids or at least say congratulations. He don't give a shit. He's a selfish dickhead. So he only cares about himself, which the kids already know. So, but they know what time it is. They're happy. The youngest one came in here today and showed me his award, his plaque. I said, "Hey, guess what, Uncle Mark? I got the most improved player of the year." And I was like, "Yeah, you are. You've improved a lot." And at first, he didn't want to go. Then he started training. I helped him, built his confidence up, and now he's the most improved player. It's good. He's starting to like it more because I go out there and play with him. See, because when you don't have a father that helps you or somebody older than you, doing everything. His mom can't do everything. So he would come up and say, "Hey, Uncle Mark, you want to hit the ball around?" I even bought him a new volleyball because the volleyball we had was shitty. So I bought a new volleyball so we can play with the volleyball and learn how to control it properly and get a real game volleyball. So I went and bought the volleyball, started training with him. They got all excited. But the oldest one, he doesn't need no training. He's good. The youngest one, he needs more training and more, So I've been helping him out a lot. So he ended up becoming the most improved. And he came right over here right away to show me his award, as if to say, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have got it. So that's cool. I don't mind helping him. I love him to death. So it's nice. I'm glad that he got the award. He said it was one of his best days ever. I love to see children happy. I want them to be happy and then to succeed always. I love that. I love when kids are happy and children are happy. Makes me happy. But to some deadbeat dads, me oh well, not my problem. My dad was pretty much like the same way. He didn't really care about my sports life. My dad's not a sports person. He likes to watch sports, but he don't play sports. He never supported me either, but it's all good. Hey Lorraine, what's up? I don't know. I think that my personal opinion is if you're gonna have kids, tend to them. Don't just make a kid just to make it to say you're a dad and you're a mom or you're a parent or you're whatever. Like if you make a child, deal with them. The fuck is wrong with you? That's just me, my personal opinion. Like once the kid gets older, then you deal with it. You understand that there's a right from wrong, and you go from there. Hmm. Cool. Yeah. So otherwise, that they it is what it is. You can't always like I always say, you can choose your friends, but you can't choose your family. Some people don't even see their parents. Some people don't even know who their parents are. So it all boils down to whatever the case may be. And I've watched a lot of sports in my lifetime, and a lot of those sports men grew up without a dad, and they just had mommy to do everything for them. And they made out perfectly fine. And they grew up to be men, and they support their moms. They bought houses for their moms, bought cars for their moms. I like seeing that stuff. Hey Ninja, how you doing? Hey, it's some people are it's like me. I have my parents, but they're not very supportive. They're always critical every day. They're a pain in the ass. Like for instance, I'll tell you what my dad said to me today. I went to go cut his grass around 12 o'clock. Around lunchtime, I said, "Let me go on my lunch blow break here and go spend about an hour and a half on cut his lawn and weed whack and all sorts of shit, and blow everything, all the leaves around, and tidy up his yard for him." But on what's today? Monday. On Thursday, I think. Yeah, Thursday. I went to go get a big bag of weed killer. Right, so he had a lot of weeds all over his lawn. So I put some gloves on, and I went. It's all like little, granite, like little small, like it looks like soil, but it's like weed killers, like little tiny little pebbles. It was very it was very windy that day, and I was like, spreading the stuff all around the yawn. Yawn. I keep saying yawn. I kept spreading the stuff all over the lawn, right? And just spreading all over the grass, putting everything. And he was watching me through the window doing it, right? And then today he said to me, "Oh, the weeds aren't really dead." And I think it's because the day you did it, right, it was too windy. So the stuff just went everywhere. And I said, "Come again?" I said, "What you just said?" So so when the wind didn't blow it right on the lawn again, what the fuck are you talking about? Like I was like, "What are you talking about?" The was windy that day. So when you go like this, right, and you spread it, isn't it going all over the lawn, all over the grass? It's not going in the road, is it? Do we have a road next to our lawn? What the fuck are you talking about? The wind's gonna blow it right down to the actual grass. Are you listening to yourself when you talk sometimes? And he was like, "Oh, well, you know what I mean." I said, "No, I don't know what you mean because you don't make no damn sense whatsoever." I said, "When you put that weed killer on, right? Like that's like sandy type of shit, right? It says on the bag it takes 1 week to completely kill the weeds, right? To get in there. And when it rains, it's better because when the grass is wet, that stuff gets to the weeds more. Like I read the directions, I'm not dumb, and I've done it like a million times, right? But every time I do something for my dad, he criticizes everything. No one can do anything. He doesn't know how to do shit, but he's everybody's critic. Like he knows every damn thing. And he goes, "Oh, why didn't you get the other stuff?" I said, "The other stuff don't exist no more. I told you this last time." I said, "Last year, every March, I put this stuff down to kill the weeds, right?" And I said, "This year, the bag was more expensive, and it's like a different type of stuff." And it says right here, I said, "You can read it if you want." It says it takes up to 7 days to completely kill weeds. But if it rains in between that time, which is pouring now, it's like completely pouring. So I put it down at the right time. And I cut the grass and like pulled weeds out of the ground, like the roots, and got rid of them. So his lawn looks nice now. It's all nice and done. And now that the rain's coming, it's even better. So like he knows that I know how to do everything. He knows that I'm good at all the things he asks me to do. It's never a problem, but he likes to create a problem. That's how my dad is. He's always like that. Always. It's like my sister says, it's never going to be good enough. Never. But you know what? He's starting to come around and say thank you. He says thank you to me a lot now. Today after I cut the lawn and I used the blower to blow everything, and I had the lawn all nice, the grass was all nice and cut, everything was nice. I said to my mom, all right, I'll see you guys tomorrow or whatever. And my dad goes, okay, thank you. But he says it like underneath his breath. Like he doesn't say it to my face. He'll say it as soon as I'm leaving or something like that. And one day he says, I don't have to thank you because you're my son. You're supposed to do it. That's what he said to me one day. You're supposed to help us. I don't have to thank you. And I was like, wow. I was like, you're a delusional human being, you are. But it's okay. I know that, some people are just stuck on stupid, and that's just the way it's going to be. My mom, on the other hand, she's very grateful, very thankful. She always says thank you to me. She always says, blah, blah, blah. I'm so happy that you help us and this and that. But my dad is like, he's like a bump on a log. He's so weird, man. But I'm definitely not like him. The only thing we have in common is we like the same sports teams and we work hard. That's the only thing we have in common. That's about it. He's a Libra, see, but he's on the cusp. He's September 23rd, so he's like on the cusp of Libra and Virgo. He's something else. He really is. But it's all good though. Deep down inside, I know, he's happy that I do things for him. And on the other side, it's almost like he tries to like prove me wrong, But I don't pay him no mind. I'm like, yeah, whatever. He's also got the mentality, because I'm older than you, I know more than you. But really, he don't know shit. But it's all good. I never met his dad, because when I was 5 months old, like in my mom's belly, when my mom was pregnant with me 5 months, I'll put it that way, my grandfather died. His dad died. So he was 62. He died of like liver problems. He drank a lot and smoked a lot. So that's why my dad never smoked and drank, because he saw his dad pass away. So my dad never drank and never smoked, because when he saw his dad die, he was like, fuck that, I'm not doing it. Which is good though. But yeah, my mom was 5 months pregnant with me, and my dad's dad passed away. And then the crazy thing is, when I was 9 months old, living 9 months, a 9-month-old baby, my mom's dad passed away. And my mom got on a plane with me, 9 months old baby. We went to Portugal, and my mom saw her dad pass away in the bed. He got to see me. My mom was saying that he was in his deathbed at home, pretty much on his way out. And my mom got to see him 2 days before he died, spent 2 days with him. And then he was like, Mark. And he was like waving to me. And it's so weird, because I remember that. Like I don't remember it, but I see it in spirit. Like he showed me what happened. And then when I was 10 years old, when I went to Portugal for the second time, right? Um, when I went there for the second time after being there for 9 months, my mom and dad went there 10 years later when I was 10. And I walked to the room and my mom was saying, "This is where your grandfather passed away." And when I was there, like I kind of like felt like, obviously I've been there before 10 years ago, right? But obviously I was a 9-month-old baby. I'm not gonna remember that shit. But he in mediumship, yeah, he gave me that whole outline, that whole thing. He pretty I can see him pretty much in his bed going like this to me and waving to me when I was a baby. Like he showed me the image. Because my mom said he was super excited because he had 1, 2, 3, 4. I was the let me see. I was the 7th grandchild. But he had only seen me out of my mom's children because my mom's first two, my oldest sister and oldest brother, he never saw them. He only saw them through pictures. But he saw me. I was the only grandchild on my mom's side that he saw. So he saw me when I was a baby, like 9 months. My mom kept saying that he would say hi, Mark. He would try and get me to say hi, and I was just looking at him and shit. So. But yeah, I have spoke to him in spirit and stuff, and I've seen like everybody. My grandmother comes to me in spirit sometimes with flowers and things like that. His wife, which is my mom's mom, I saw her a few times. Her hair was so long down to her past her ass. My granny's hair was like all white, and it was the longest hair I've ever seen in my life. It went past her ass and almost to her knees. And I was like, holy shit. One day I came there and I was like, Grandma, how is your hair so long? She goes, I never cut it. And I was like, what? What you mean you never cut it? Because when she had it like in a bun and like covered up, you don't really think there was all that hair there. So one morning I went there early and I caught her hair. She was combing it all like and brushing it. And I was like, what the fuck? How the hell your hair get that long? She's like, oh, I never cut it. I'm like, holy shit. Yeah, that's one thing I remember about her. Lorraine, I had Wahoo nuggets, which is fish nuggets, and mozzarella sticks and French fries. It was pretty good. I tried some different mozzarella sticks that the shop was doing. I did it because my nephews won an award, so they were like, Uncle Mark, I want you to fry up some mozzarella sticks and fish and fries. I was like, all right, cool. Yeah, one thing about my my grandparents, they show up in my reading. Oh, nice. I haven't had a Caesar salad in a while. I want one. My nephew loves those black beans and rice, and he likes all that black beans and stuff. He likes it in his burritos, but I don't really like beans like that. I'll eat them, but it's not my favorite thing. But I love fish, so I'll eat fish every day if I have to. I feel like making a chicken Caesar salad tomorrow. See what happens. The weather's kind of shitty. It's raining right now, so. But yeah, I try. I don't really like contact my family in spirit unless they come to me sometimes. But I like to go to other mediums and ask them, like, where they'll see spirit for me. Sometimes people will pick up somebody. Today is the actual 4 year. Today makes 4 years. My godmother passed away. My auntie. She was like my second mom. Today is the anniversary of her death. I see her in my dreams. Like she comes to me in my dreams sometimes. Everybody says I look like her. They thought that I was her son. We got like the same forehead and features. She's my auntie, so we should be looking alike. And then Saturday on the 25th is my other auntie's anniversary of her death. They died the same week, 5 days apart, 4 years ago already. So yeah, a lot of my family's gone. My dad's dad passed away a long time ago, like 46 years ago, and my granny died about I don't know, about 7 years ago. Maybe my granny died. She was 94. My dad's mom. She was the one I didn't really like. I liked her when I was young, but as we got older, she was like a pain in the ass. Like she would always like talk shit about us and say we were too skinny or too fat or we had pimples on our face or our hair was too long or my beard was too big or I was wearing a weird shirt she didn't like or why I'm not married yet, why I don't have kids. Then when my sister had a second boy, she'd be like, "Oh, another baby? Oh my god!" And I was like, "Didn't you have two boys, you weirdo?" Like my granny was like she was a weird person. She don't come to me in spirit at all because she knows I don't really care for her that much. She was like a super like critical, like rude, like obnoxious type of person. She was not my favorite person. And my other granny, like I said, my mom's mom, I met her a few times. I saw her, here and there. She came in spirit one time holding a flower, and I was like, "Oh, I know who that is." She loved her flowers and gardens and things like that. She actually looked like an Indian. Like how you have like those old ancient Indians, like from way back with like the wrinkles all in their face and stuff, and had that hard look. That's what my grandma looked like. Every time I looked at her, I was like, "Fuck, you look like those people you see on the movies, like those old ancient Indian looking women." Like I think she died like almost 80. I think she was 80 as well. She was she was cool. She didn't rub me the wrong way. She was very nice. She was different. She was a Pisces. She's the only person in my whole entire family that was born in March. I have all the information upstairs. One day I sat down with my parents and I said, "All right, when was your mom born? When did she die?" And I asked my dad, "When is your mom born? Die? When is your dad die? When is he born?" I have a picture of my grandfather upstairs, the one I never saw, because I pretty much saw everybody else, right? So like I asked my dad a few questions about his dad, but he doesn't say too much. But I like to know about family and things like that. I like to check and see what. I like to see what my parents say or what they used to say. My mom talks a lot about her mom. My mom always says, "Oh, your granny used to say this, your granny used to say that." So it's like, things like that. So it's nice to hear, things like that. So I pretty much have two uncles left in real life, and I have one, two, three aunties left. I have three aunties and two uncles left. That's it. Out of the many of them, I have an uncle and aunt here, which is my dad's brother. He's a drip. I don't like him at all. He actually tried to give me work last year and this year, and I turned him down. I said, "Look, I'm too busy. I don't want nothing to do with those people. They're weird." Um, and my auntie and I have two aunties in Canada. Actually, no, I have another uncle in Portugal. Sorry, I forgot about him. He's not really he was cool. He's all right. I don't really like him because he used to beat my auntie. and so I don't like women beaters. I actually told my auntie that if I ever found out or ever saw him slap you, I'd beat the shit out of him. And she started laughing. She goes, "Oh well, he hit me twice, but it was a long time ago." I was like, "I don't give a fuck. It was a long time ago. I'll beat his ass." Fuck you, told him touching my auntie out of your mind. He was actually scared of me. Him and I had a big argument when I was in Portugal years ago. And when I was like 20, I was 22 when I was in Portugal last time, 22 or 23, something like that. We had a big argument in his kitchen. And I fucked him off in Portuguese. It felt good to do so. I was like, yeah, what do you think you're talking to? You out of your damn mind? I had to tell him about himself, but we still speak. But, after that day, he was like, I gotta watch what I say to this guy. But I'm cool with like all my cousins and I are all cool. We're not like we speak and stuff, but we're not like hunky dory. Like, hey, buddy. The only cousin that I hang out with is my cousin here in Bermuda. He's on my mom's side. He's like the only one that I care about really. Everybody else is like a joke. Yeah, well, he deserved it because he was lying, and I was like, "Why are you lying for? Like, you think I don't know what Bermuda is? I lived there." Like, he was telling me that his son had a hard time in Bermuda, and he was cutting grass late at night. I'm like, "What the fuck you think? You honestly believe your son that he was cutting grass late at night? Nobody cuts grass late at night here. Nobody wants him in their fucking in their yard cutting grass with lights on. Are you out of your damn mind? Are you listening to yourself?" And he was like, "Oh, well, that's what he's told me." I said, "Well, he's lying to you." I said, "I know that for a fact." I said, "In Bermuda, you ain't getting away with that shit. You can't." He's like, "That's a lie." And he was like, "Oh, well, he says his boss was this and his boss was that." I said, "His boss is any good to give him a job, right?" Really, Diamond? Look at this dog. Look. See her tail? She's dreaming, right? And her tail's whacking that gray box there. That's what you just heard just now. Look, 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 look. She's dreaming. She's dreaming and smacking her tail. Her tail's smacking her. How the hell that doesn't wake her up, I don't know. That's what that is. She's dreaming. She's so cute, but she's a pain in the ass. She's like sprawled out on her bed. Just something else, man. If you guys want a message, let me know. I actually have some new Oracle cards. It's called Divination of the Ancients. You want one, Shakima? Yeah, it's all right. It's different. It's got different like things and stuff. I like it. It's okay. It's a lot of different like it's got affirmation messages and got different things and um it's got like an introductory message and it's got like a different type of message and a different type of message and like some next meanings and shit. It's got like different meanings for each card. But I just pick one that I'm like, you know, I just read the intro thing and the meaning and then that's it. I don't really go too deep. But they're pretty cool cards. They're pretty cool. They're pretty. See? They look like that. This one's called Dreams. Pretty cool. It's nice. I got it for my birthday. All right, this is for Shakima. I'll tell you something afterwards too. Did you ever meet your did you ever meet your dad's mom, your grandmother? Did you ever meet her? I know this is a weird question, right? But do you know, like, did they, I know you didn't meet her. You said no, she had Alzheimer's. Oh, okay. Because I'm getting like a woman here and she has like no teeth, like she has dentures. And she's like this. Like that. That's what she's doing. And she looks super like, oh, hey Nina, how are you? I'm thinking this is your dad's mom. It could be, it might not be, but like you know how old people like they take out their dentures and they got like when they go to that, like you know they're trying to talk. That's what I'm getting. And it's like it's a black lady, right? But she has like little freckled things here, and she got short like hair, and it's like kind of like like you know how they put them in those rollers, like that. She got hair that looks like that. It's like she put in rollers. Could be your mom's mom. I don't know, but I think it's your dad's mom. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Yeah. Yeah. I don't. Ah. Oh, that makes sense. She looks like she ain't got teeth, but she's gonna like that. Like that. So that makes sense. She's chewing tobacco. I thought she had no dentures. Yeah, that's what it is then. Cause I'm like, why the fuck this woman's chewing and she looks like she ain't got no teeth. You know, it's weird because I'm looking at this woman like, what the fuck this woman wants? Like, I don't know who this is. But yeah, that's probably her because you I don't think you ever met her, but yeah. Ah, that's weird. I've never seen this person for you. Never. How you doing, Nina? But yeah, that's what I got. Like it's and she looks like older and she's like short. But she looks like she had those rollers on her hair. You know what I'm saying? Like like old ladies do, they put them curler, like those roller things. You know, they have all those things all over her hair. Who's the one who comes to you? Oh, okay. Yeah, that could be. Yeah. Okay, well that's her then. Yeah. Cause I can see like I know like cause I used to see the old ladies do it. They put them rollers in their hair. I can't remember who the hell used to do that I used to meet. I used to be like, who the fuck does that? I can't remember who that was now. But like a lot of black ladies do that. Black grandmas do it. But the white grandmas, I'm seeing a few of them do it too. That was like a thing back then. Like they had the rollers. But yeah, I can see the lady there. I can see it. I can see her like and she's got like these little freckles or like you know how you have like the skin tags or something? Like it looks like skin tag on her face. or like warts or like mole, like those mole things. Like I don't know, I can't really tell, but like, and she's not that like she's dark, but not really dark. Like yeah, moles. Yeah, that's what I see on her face. Like she's not really. She's probably like maybe your complexion or maybe just a little bit lighter. Like I can see her, but like not really like too close. But I can see her though. That's cool though. I've never seen her before. I always get men for you. I don't really get like the women. I don't know if I ever got your grandma for you, but this lady, I can see her today. But she's just going like that. And I'm like, what the fuck is she doing? So I guess she's like, I guess that's her because if she chewed tobacco and that's what it would have been, then yeah, I just saw that. Let me just check before I give you your message. I want to check that. But damn. Look at that. Yeah, see? But she looks, oh my God, this stupid phone, man. Trying to blow it up. So, okay, now I see it. Yeah, that's her. That's her. But she doesn't like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's not that dark. See how the person next to her is darker? Like she's got a lighter brown complexion. She's not as dark. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. She don't look that dark skin. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's her. I can see it. Nah, she isn't dark. I can see she's not that dark. Cause in the image I got of her, she don't look dark. She looks like light brown, but even more lighter. Like sometimes when people get sick, they look a little different. Yeah, that's definitely what she. That picture there, I would say she looks even older than that. In what I see, how I see her, she looks older than that. Yeah, but that's cool. She never came to me before, but she's just chewing in the background, and I want to try and see what she says though before I give her your message because it's kind of like bothering me now because like she's just sitting there, she's sitting there like yeah. It's almost like she's got like an accent, like I can hear her talking, but like when she talks, I can hear like a different like slang or accent. Yeah, like a serious accent. Yeah, like I can hear her voice, but she's not really like I can like I can tell that she's saying something, but it's like it's just I don't know. You know what she said? She said, you know what she said to me? She said that you're a very smart girl. She goes, she's a smart girl. She's a smart girl. That's what she said. She's a smart girl. I'm like, she's not really a girl. She's a woman, but well, to her, you're a girl, because she's older, way older. But she's saying to me, she's a smart girl. She's like, yeah, she's a smart girl. like she used to talk with shit and like, like she used to talk, but like she was one of those people who didn't care about talking with their mouth full or like having stuff like eating like some peanuts or some shit. And she was like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. It's like I keep seeing something to do with like her eating and talking at the same time. And like she didn't give a fuck, like type of thing. It's weird. Like I can't, I don't know how else like I can explain it. It's almost like she don't care like about what people thought about it. Like how people say it's rude to talk with your mouth full. Like she'll be like, I don't give a fuck what you think. I'm in my fucking house. Like I'll do what I want. Yeah, I'm muffled. Yeah, because she's saying things, but like I don't know what the heck she's saying. Like it's weird. Yeah, it makes me laugh, but I don't want to laugh at her, right? But she seems like that type of like sarcastic type of woman, like that would be like, I don't give a fuck what you say. I'll talk with my mouth full, That's funny shit. But yeah, she seems cool though. But she said you're a smart girl. That's what she said. Anyway, here's your card. This card says dictionary communication. I actually pulled this card for somebody the last time I used this deck. There's a book with glasses on it, right? This says, you are overthinking things. Stop trying to analyze every conversation, every word, every thought. It is time to shift from the control of logic and analytical left brain and explore the creative, intuitive right brain, which will help you find clarity, inspiration, and a peace of mind. This message also serves as a reminder to listen to others, particularly when they are offering help. Be careful not to dismiss advice, for often it comes in an answer to your prayers. You are like a closed book, and people find it hard to read you. It is time to open up and share your thoughts and feelings, as this will bring greater understandings and deeper meaning to your relationships. Listen well, as important words, be they spoken to you by a friend or stranger or written down and placed before you in a note or card, will point to you the next step. Try to understand someone else's point of view. Meditate to quiet your mind. Speak with confidence. Your life purpose involves writing and public speaking. That's interesting. Cool, I like that. That's a cool message. Cool. I look at you as somebody like that that's out, that talks and and says things and wouldn't mind being around public. Yeah, I enjoy speaking. Yeah, I get that around you. So that card is totally called out by spirit. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, some people just are like that. They can talk behind closed doors, no problem, but when they get in front of people, it's a whole nother ball game. People used to always say that, about me, like they always used to say, you don't give a fuck, you'll go in front of everybody and talk. I'm like, yeah, I don't care. I don't give a shit. Like when I was a DJ, I was in front of hundreds of people and sometimes thousands. And I used to be the DJ and I used to be the star of the show. I didn't care. I'd grab the microphone and say, hey, put your hands in the air. Yeah, well, that shit, shake that booty. Come on. Come on, everybody, let's get together. Put your hands together. All that type of shit. I used to do all that stuff and I didn't care. Like, it didn't bother me. I never felt embarrassed or shy or anything like that. I energetically loved it. I loved it, like the feedback and the people dancing, the people like, I loved all that shit. Yeah, it was the right thing. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's like when I come on here, I'm not shy. I like to talk all day, all night. I don't give a shit. I'm on here for hours being sociable. Don't bother me. I don't really care what people say. It don't bother me at all. I can go up in front of people. It don't bother me. It should never bother anybody. Just do what you have to do. Yeah. I know it's not for everybody, but it's all good. I don't mind doing it. I love it. You never know what, you know. Yeah, we were like, it just don't get it. Yeah, I don't blame you, Shakim. I've always encouraged you to do more and more every day. Like keep striving for the best. Keep doing everything you need to do. Like life's too short to be held back by thoughts of others or criticized or judged by others. Fuck that. Just do whatever you have to do. Like, go for it. Yeah, it'll all pan out for you eventually. Ninja, would you like a Oracle card? Go for it. Life's too short to be held back and be scared and be shy. Just do it. Why not? I'm looking forward to the future. I can't wait. I can't wait. One day. Well, there was a few people swimming on Sunday. Sunday was a beautiful day here. It was like 70 degrees. And there was like a few people swimming in the beach and shit. I was like, these people are crazy. It's too cold. The water's too cold for that shit. But they were in there. They didn't care. Like Sunday was like a really nice spring day. But today it's like all rainy and cloudy and shitty again. As you can see, the radar, look, see? All rain. See it? It's all rain. Well, we need the rain, though. All right, Ninja, let's see what I got for you. Yeah, it hasn't been cold here. We don't really, it's in the 60s now, which I love it. I love the 60s. Tonight, it's going down to 65. It's like 68 now. But the humidity is going up because of the rain. Yeah. Oh, it's all coming here now. It's supposed to rain all night and all day tomorrow. And Wednesday is supposed to get better. Okay, it's the first time I'm seeing this card. Okay, let's see what this is about. Oh, hell no. The lowest it's gotten today, this year, has been 52. That's the lowest it's gotten. All right, Ninja, you got fire, and it says spontaneity. Yeah, spontaneity. What? Let me Google this real quick. I want to make sure I say it right. Here, we're gonna go for a spontaneity. What? I had to look twice at this word. Okay, here we go. Let me learn how to say it.
Spontaneity.
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 Spontaneity. And spontaneity means a condition of being spontaneous behavior or action. Okay? There you go. I had to look at it twice. I'm like, what the hell is that? I've never seen that damn. I ain't seen that word forever. Thank you, Shakima, for your dictionary meaning. I had to see it for myself. You know, I'm not one of those people that use those type of words. All right, there you go, Ninja. Don't hold back. The fire card tells you to scream and shout and let it all out. This is not the time or the situation to hide what you feel. Say it is. Say it as it is. Speak your truth. Stand up and be counted. For too long now, you have rolled over and kept quiet. You may think this is the proper way to behave, but it has, in fact, been restricting you. Your feelings have been quashed along with new ventures and have come your way. It is time to release the inner fire and abandon it. Abandon inhibits that prevent you from living. I had to look at that again. Live life to the fullest. Give yourself permission to say yes. The moment you do, the whole world will open up and you'll be able to step forward in a blaze of glory. A situation calls you to speak out, release your fears by doing firework, connect with the element of fire, become a fire keeper. You literally can do this by meditating with candles, praying by candlelight, or more figurative by speaking out and enjoying things that really make you feel alive. Give yourself permission to enjoy yourself. Seize the day. Don't think, just do it. Be spontaneous. Hey, Mike, what's up, bro? All's good. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, inhibitants. Yeah, my God. Inhibitions. Yeah, that's what it says. Inhibitions. I have a problem saying some words, I got tongue twisted. If I don't say words like this, see, I don't use words like this, I don't have no use for that. But when I read these damn books and these oracle messages, they go deep and they say things that, I've never heard before. That's why I have my little Google thing and I listen to the word and I say it. It goes back to about 2 years ago or more. I never forget when Sue was alive, she laughed her ass off at me. And he had a Portuguese tongue, I saw the word longevity, right? But I didn't know it was longevity. I never seen that damn word in my life, right? And back when I was in school, we didn't use those words. Those words didn't even exist in my vocabulary. And plus, I'm a little too, ghetto for that type of language, right? So I said longevity, right? I was saying longevity, and Sue was cracking up, right? 'Cause Sue was smart, right? She was like a lawyer, right? So she had a lot of education, and she was fucking dying in here. She was laughing so much. She was like, Mark, it's not longevity. I said, look, all I'm saying is I see long get this long thing right here. That's all. And she was cracking up. And she's like, Mark, that's not how you say it. I'm like, I don't fucking care. She goes, no, but you need to know that because that's not how you say it. Like, I would say longevity, and she would crack up, man. And we would talk about that shit forever. Then I said, okay, well, I'll find out how you say it. And so I went and Googled it, and it said longevity, right? And I said it like 50 times. I was like, longevity. And then everybody was in here cracking up. That night, we guys had a bull because they thought that it was hilarious that I didn't know how to say it, right? And I was like, look, I'm not one of these lawyer type, dictionary guys, I don't say these words on a regular basis. But these oracle messages, they have those words in here, and I sometimes, I like give everybody a laugh. Hey, what the heck, But yeah, God rest her soul. She was hilarious. She always used to make me she always used to correct me, Hey Nia, how you been, sweetheart? Yeah, yeah, she had me cracking up in here. She when I said that day, she goes, Mark, you made my damn year. She said that I needed that laugh. So I never forget. She was like down and out that day. And she says, if you didn't say that, I would have never laughed so hard. She said she laughed so hard that her stomach was hurt. And I was like, I'm glad you find humor with the way I say words, you know? Yeah, longevity. And I just kept saying, all I see is long. And that's all that matters. You know, and they were like, everybody was in there cracking up, man. We had a good time. It was fun. I don't know if it was in here. Actually, yeah, it was in here, yeah. It was in here or Instagram, one of the two. I can't remember. But back then, I was like on both. So, but that was hilarious that day. I'll never forget it. So it's nice that I can Google the words and see how you say it, so I can say it, try and say it, or know next time how to say it. But you know, sometimes we just can't say words. That's just the way it is. And the thing is, because I speak Portuguese a lot every day to my parents and to people around me, it's hard because Portuguese is reverse of English. Like a lot of like European languages and other foreign languages, you know, when we say like you know, when we say, you know, I got tarot cards here, like you they would be the total opposite. In Portuguese, they would say we have cards of tarot, you know, here. It's like instead of saying tarot cards, it's cards tarot. You know, that's how they talk. Like it's reversed, it's backwards. So it's hard, like for sometimes, like I want to say something, I'm like, what the fuck, man? Why can't I just spit it out? Like, and then I just like it messes you up because everything is like kind of backwards. Some things are straightforward and some things aren't. Even when I speak Portuguese to some people, they laugh at me because they're like, "That's not how you say it. You're talking English but Portuguese. Like you're putting it in an English way, but it's really the other way. You say it like this." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know, but it's gonna confuse me. So I'd rather not say it that way." Let me see here. Nia, thank you for the donation, sweetheart. You can go ahead and ask your question. Yeah, it's a bit different. It's only in certain ways. Certain things are different. Certain things are different and certain things are straightforward, but certain things are like you can't say it a certain way, or if you say it a certain way, they're gonna make fun of your ass. I never forget when I was in Portugal, I was at the mall and I needed to like I couldn't find the bathroom, right? And I'm like, where the fuck is the bathroom? And I'm going to the directory thing, and like I can't find it. I'm like, what the fuck? First of all, I was on the wrong floor. And then I asked the lady at this restaurant, and I was like, hey, do you know where the bathrooms are? And she was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? So come to find out, instead of saying bathroom, right? I said bathroom in Portuguese. And she says, I don't know what you're talking about. I said, look, I need to take a piss. You understand? She goes, oh, you're looking for the sanitarius, right? Like the sanitation place. That's what they call it. They call it a place of sanitation. And I'm like, that's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard in my entire life because my parents never called it that. But in the capital in Lisbon in Portugal, like their proper way of saying it is a sanitation room, right? Sanitarius. And I'm like, I would have never in a million years thought that that's how what you call it in Portuguese, because nobody that I know Portuguese says that. But out in the continent, like of Portugal, that's the proper way to say it at a mall or at a building and shit like that. You don't say, "Can I go to the bathroom?" I was so mad. I was like, I almost pissed myself trying to find a damn bathroom, and then this woman's telling me that that's not how you say it. And I'm like, look, bitch, I need to take a piss. Where the hell is the place that I go take a piss? Sanitation room. Get the fuck out of here. Why white people gotta be so damn difficult? But see, because she knew I wasn't from there, and she can tell by the way I talk, she was like, yeah, I'm gonna make fun of this idiot, you know, and educate him. And I was like, all right, you little bitch. I hope you're gonna need that sanitation room. All right, Nia, let's check. What is B hiding from you? All right. All right, Mr. B, or B is hiding from you is I feel like this person has like some delays around them, or they don't want to. They're holding back like on some type of um. They're either drinking, or they like to drink, or they're doing something that is too excessive pleasure wise with someone or with another person, and they don't want you to find out. And I think this person is also offering something to another guy and doesn't want you to know about it. So this person B is like offering something to another guy, like he's inviting another guy over and not like thinking of you in between that. He's dealing with another man, but he's also dealing with too much pressure, and he doesn't want you to know about it, where he's either drinking or he's like doing something too much, that's causing delays and causing him to lose like his prestige and his way and feel lack of appreciation towards him. This could be towards a woman or towards you or towards multiple people. He's also feeling he's feeling a lot of pressure. I get a lot of excessive pressure and a lot of excessive pleasure. Like he's doing too much, and he's probably telling you he's not, but he really is. He's also like using his power very selfishly. Like if he has like power, or like he's in charge of something, he's using his power in a selfish way. But I see him doing something with another man. Like the man could be younger than him, or he could be doing something with another guy, like up to something, doing something together with another person. And they're like either drinking, or they're like doing something but they're not supposed to be doing. Like overabundance, you know what I mean? Like doing something a little bit too much, like abusing something, abusing their power, or abusing alcohol, or whatever it may be. That's what he's hiding from you. That's what he doesn't want you to know. I don't know if that makes sense to you, Nia, but that's what I got. I get a lot of like emotions and possible drinking, alcohol, could be drugs, could be a lot of things. But if he's like a drinker, or he likes to do something too much, and this can also be like him being with other women or other people and doing like other things with them. So I think he's hiding his personal life from you, or like the things that he does outside of when he knows you or when he sees you. Looks like he's doing something dishonest, or he's lying. He's lying to you. He's lying to you or lying to other people around him. I get a lot of selfish energy, and I get a lot of like, things that he doesn't want to share with anybody. Like I think something isn't going his way, and he doesn't want nobody to know. Because if they do know, or then you're gonna be like, "Oh, you're getting karma. Isn't that interesting?" Oh well, that's what I get. I do also see like another woman around him, and the woman's older than him. Could be his mom, or it could be like a woman that's around him that he's, not accepting what she's saying, and she's not understanding him either. So they're like probably fighting amongst themselves. So yeah, that's what I got. Does anybody in here have a pink notebook that they write things in? I'm wondering what the hell am I seeing right now? I swear, like sometimes I see some crazy shit that I don't know nothing about. I have no idea why I see this pink notebook. It's like a notebook like this, right? And see how this one's got uh like pink and red. It's all pink, and it's like one that opens up like this, and it's got the spiral things in it. Or it's just like it's a pink notebook. I can see it, but I don't know what it is though. I don't know why I see it or what the hell it is, but that's what I'm getting. Something's in this notebook. Is it pink or pinkish? Not pink. Oh, wait, it's not like that. It's pink. It's a pink. I can see it. It's almost like a hot pink. I don't know why, but Spirit showing me a hot pink or a pink looking like notebook. I don't have one. That's the closest I have to pink and red, but I got a pink notebook here. I don't know why I see it. I don't own a pink notebook. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I can hear the rain. It's pouring. If anybody wants a Oracle message, let me know. The heck is that? A rooster? A duck? Right. Shakima, you don't have a pink notebook, do you? It's raining cats and dogs. It's not your fault. Yeah, pink notebook. Spirit showing me a pink notebook, and I don't know why. I have no idea. I don't know whose it is or what it is, but I can see a pink notebook on a table. Okay, so it's you then. Uh, that's interesting. So I think spirit's still telling me about you then. But see, I can't see nobody. Like, I don't know, I guess. I mean, well, I always pick up spirit with certain people. But I don't see spirit though, but they're showing me like a pink notebook that, they're opening it up and I can see like the pages, like, and they're flicking through the pages and then they close the book back up and I can see like it's pink. And I'm like, why the hell are they showing me this? I don't know. So I guess it must be something to do with with you in that book. You having fun, Lorraine? You putting all these animals, you trying out all the emojis? That's good. As long as you're having fun. Reminding me to go get my shit together. Yeah, I guess so. I'm here wondering what the heck am I seeing a pink notebook on top of like a desk, and the person's opening it up, but I can't see who it is. I'm like, why are you showing me that? I guess so. I guess so. Must be something in there you need to know, I guess. Or something spirit wants you to know in there. I have no idea. It might be. That's cool though. Yeah, I mean that would be nice. I would love to get myself into that. I've always a lot of people have told me, yeah, a lot of people have told me to do the podcast thing. You want too damn much. You don't need ice cream, you're on a diet. I had a walnut brownie today. I actually made cookie brownies for my nephews today to celebrate their awards. But I had a walnut brownie earlier. Fuck, it was good. I try not to eat none of that shit, but sometimes it's like, yeah, whatever. I ate a bowl of fruit today, though. Fruit salad. I had fruit salad today. It was really good. Oh, not bright, nice. Oh my God, here we go again. Last time I had ice cream was probably like 2 weeks ago when I went to the ice cream parlor with my nephews and we got Cookie Monster ice cream. It was pretty good. Yeah, walnut brownies are the bomb. I love walnut brownies. That's my weakness is brownies, and walnut brownies is like the bomb. Like the Portuguese bakery here, there's a Portuguese bakery here, and they make walnut brownies. And their walnut brownies has a really really skim coat of like icing on the top. It's weird. It's like it's got like this chocolatey like type of icing, but it's very very thin. And I bought it today and I shouldn't have. And I was like, fuck, I'm hungry, man. I had no lunch. I said, you know what? My lunch is gonna be this damn walnut brownie. Fuck it. I know I'm not supposed to eat it, but I'm gonna have it for my lunch. So that's what I had for lunch. I had a walnut brownie. and it was good. I devoured it, and I loved every minute of it. Then about 2 hours later, I had a fruit salad, and then for dinner I had, well, breakfast I had egg and bacon cheese sandwich and a coffee. Then for lunch I had a walnut brownie and fruit salad. That's a really crazy combination, but at least I did it like a couple hours between. And then for dinner I had fish nuggets, mozzarella sticks, and French fries. It's really annoying figuring out what the hell to eat every day. And then I made double chocolate cookie brownies. I get regular chocolate chip cookie mix, and I get double chocolate cookie mix, and I combine both of them together. I make each separate. I put the dark chocolate one, the double chocolate on the bottom of the pan, and I put the regular chocolate chip cookie one on the top. And when it comes out, obviously the two layers. So I made that. My nephew was begging me for it. He's like, "Come on, Uncle Mark, make the double brownies." And I'm like, "All right, here you go." I mean, I can't really do that because, see, when I cook for everybody. See, I then, but sometimes like my sister has appointments. See, the kids are the problem. Like the boys, they're the problem. See, because they have so much sports and shit, and then sometimes one comes at one time, one comes at another. Like today, I made dinner at like 7:30. Me, my sister, and my youngest nephew ate, and then my other nephew came at 9:30 from volleyball um, practice and whatever, and then I he ate late. So it's like we have to make like, so Mondays is like shitty, but thank God volleyball is over now for the winter league's over, so we will have a break now. But the problem is like I don't just make food for myself. See, when I make food, I make it for me, my sister, and my nephews. And then my mom, she'll call me and be like, "What are you guys eating tomorrow?" And I'm like, "I don't know why." "Oh, I'm gonna make red bean soup, or I'm gonna make ham, boiled ham in the fucking oven or something, or I'm gonna make this and whatever. I'm gonna make like this Portuguese meal that she makes or something like that." So you like every I can't just prep meals and just stick it in the fridge and then heat them up. Like it's just, I wish I can, but the way my schedule and everybody else is that I'm not eating by myself. Like I always eat with my family and stuff. So it's kind of, but anytime I eat by myself is when everybody goes away and I'm home by myself. And that's when I have the best meals because I can eat whatever I want. Because the boys and my nephews and my sister, they don't really eat steak. I love steak. I would rather have steak at least once a week, but they don't eat steak. I like pork chops on the bone. I don't like boneless pork chops. I like the pork chop with the bone. And they don't eat that. They don't want that. My parents like it and I like it, but they don't like it. Then chicken legs, chicken thighs, chicken breasts with bones. Like the bone, like anything with bones, I like. I like meat on the bone. I don't like boneless shit. I like ribs with the bone, and I like chicken legs, bone. I like, you know, you know, those things. And they don't. My nephews love chicken legs, but my sister, she don't eat chicken legs. Like she don't want to eat nothing on the bone. She has this like phobia about that shit. So it's a pain in the ass to deal with everybody and what they like and what they don't like. And then when I make lobster, only me, my mom, and my sister eat it. Nobody else eats it. Fish, everybody eats. Yeah, I don't care about that. I love anything that is with to do with the bun. Like any meat on a bun, I like pretty much. That's the good shit. Lately, I've been in like a burrito mode. Lately, like I found these burritos, but they're like a pocket burrito. Like so, the bottom of it is not open; it's closed, and it's like a pocket. You can close the top if you want. Like you know what I mean? I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. They're called pocket burritos, and I never knew those things existed until recently. It's got to be something new because I've never seen it. I'm not really like a complete burrito fan, but I am. But I just nobody really wants to eat it too much. So I got the meat, I got the peppers, I got onions, mushrooms, I got everything, and I made the burritos and put them in those burrito pockets, and I just stuffed it all down. Like I'm like, fuck, these things taste good, and it's only like 120 calories for for the burrito pocket. I was surprised. I was like, that's not bad. That's not that much calories. And by the time you stuff it all in for the like nice stuff you like, cheese and whatever, it's a decent meal. So I've been doing that lately, once a week. The boys love it. My sister eats it. So it's nice to like do something that everybody likes. Yeah, they have them here. I've never seen them before, and my nephew goes, hey bro, look at this. This is a burrito pocket. This is what we need. And I was like, yeah, look at that. It comes like 8 in a package. And I like tacos too. I like tacos, but my nephews can't really eat tacos because of their braces. And my sister don't like tacos at all. So, like I said, when they all go away and I'm by myself, it's like heaven. I get to eat everything that I mean, I can eat what I want anyway, right? But I like to like help my sister, like, things at all. Now my nephews they love tacos, but ever since they had braces, they can't eat it properly because it gets stuck all in their retainer and all in their teeth, and then they get mad as hell and they don't want to eat it. When their braces come off eventually. Oh, my sister, no, she don't like tacos at all, no. Yeah, she don't like tacos at all. Nope. She's weird, yo. Let me tell you, my sister, she's weird. She's a very picky eater. She pisses me off. But today she ate the fish in a wrap and she loves it. She loves a lot of food that I love, but she don't like nothing on the bone. She has a bone phobia. Any bone she likes is D. And but food bun, no. She's annoying. She don't like steak. Yeah, see, those boys, they're like, they're annoying when it comes to eating, man. But I, honest to God, I love when they go away. When they say they're going away, I'm like, yes, I get to eat everything I love. I go to the grocery store, like, like to have the best feeling in the world. Or if they say they're going to a party and I'm not eating with them, but let me show you. It was, I think, let me see the dates on here. I think it was Friday night. I can't remember. Let me see if I still have the picture. Yeah, I got it right here. Yeah, it was Saturday. Saturday night, they all went out with their friends. And I was like, yeah, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go get a steak, a baked potato, and some mushrooms. Look at that. See that? That's 2 pieces of filet mignon, 4 mushrooms, and the baked potato. I did that all on the barbecue. A little A1 sauce there on the side. See, that's the type of meal that I like. That's what I like right there. Mushrooms, baked potato, and filet mignon. Bang. That is like the bomb. That's the best meal to me. I love that. I wanted some vegetables, but I had mushrooms instead. See, if I didn't have mushrooms, I'd probably eat asparagus. Like I like asparagus and pumpkin. I like all sorts of like different vegetables and stuff. I don't really have too many I don't have any food pictures on here. I took them all off. But yeah. Yeah, I love steak, but not everybody likes it here. My mom loves steak, but my dad he don't eat red meat no more. I like turkey, ham. The only thing that I don't really rock with is like I don't really eat is lamb. Lamb, goat, oxtail. Um, those are like the meats I don't eat. I don't really eat lamb or goat or oxtail or duck. I can't really eat those. I don't really eat those things that much. I mean, I like it, but I don't really go for it. Yeah, I like lamb chops. They're okay. It's just that certain things I don't really crave or I don't really like. I'll eat it if I have to. If I go to somebody's party and they got like lamb chops or I'll have some, but I won't be like, oh my god, yes, that's what I'm having tonight. See, I've never tried deer meat. See, I never tried deer meat. Everybody tells me deer meat and what's that other animal? What's the other thing they eat? Shit. Somebody asked me the other day if I ate it. I said Bermuda don't have them animals. See, Bermuda don't have deer. And what was the other one? It's not oxtail. It's something else. It's another damn like bull looking creature. I can't remember. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember what the hell they call it. Anyway, now I don't eat alligators. Fuck that shit. I saw people eating frog legs the other day. I can't eat that type of shit. That's nasty. Ugh. I can't eat certain things. But there's another animal, a big ass animal that people eat. And my friend that's in Poland, she eats some type of weird ass thing. I can't remember what the hell it's called now. But we like my parents, we guys grew up on pork a lot. See, my family eats a lot of pork because back in the Portugal days, they slaughtered pigs to eat them. Like I love bacon, I like pork tenderloin, I love ham. Um, I eat chicken, I eat beef, obviously turkey. I eat a lot of fish. I love tuna, snapper, wahoo. I eat pretty much like a lot of things. Pig feet, no. My mom eats that shit. I don't eat pig's feet, no. My mom and dad like that. How the hell you say coordination in English? I can't remember quail. Like my parents eat like quail and all that type of stuff. I don't really rock with that too much. There's certain things I won't eat. Like I won't eat. But a lot of people they don't like pork. They're like, "Ooh, you eat pork? That's gross." I'm like, "Well, I'm sorry. Like you don't eat it. That's your business." One of my best friends is a vegetarian, and when we used to go out, he used to eat fish too, but he was a vegetarian, but one of those half-ass vegetarians. But he never ate meat and he never ate lobster, but he ate shrimp. He ate like tuna and sushi and all that type of shit. He was a vegetarian, but one of those, selective vegetarian. Yeah, I guess he ate shrimp, he ate fish, he ate like tuna sashimi or whatever the fuck you call that. She used to eat sushi all the time, raw sushi. He used to eat all that shit, and he was a vegetarian. He definitely ate a lot of tuna, but he didn't eat no meat, no lobster. He would eat shrimp from time to time, but not all the time. Um, but yeah, he would sit there and watch me eat my steak and shit, and watch me eat my lobster. He didn't care. It didn't. I said, you don't want a piece, man. Try this shit. It's good for you, man. I used to tease the shit out of him. He'd be like, nah, I'm good, bro. And then he would dangle his tuna sashimi shit with his little chopsticks and goes, yeah, this is the bomb right here, Mark. And I'm like, oh no, bro, I ain't eating no fucking raw shit. Hell no. Chocolate fudge ice cream, so much for your diet. You better run 2 miles tomorrow. I'm not against anybody who's a vegetarian or anything like that, but in the Bible, it says that you can eat meat, you can eat anything. God put everything on the earth to be eaten. So you can eat whatever. So it doesn't mean you have to eat it. Everybody eats what they want, right? I'm not against anybody's way of eating. I really ain't. I don't really care. Just don't knock me for eating what I eat. See, a lot of people say that eating lobster is shit, you know? Yeah, he said the same thing. Like he can't eat certain seafood. Like he don't eat mussels and all that shit. He don't eat oysters. He ate shrimp. He ate shrimp and he ate tuna and he ate sushi. But he wouldn't eat nothing else but that though. Yeah, see, she used chopsticks when she was around 3. Yeah, he used to eat. My friend, he uses chopsticks and all that. Not me. I ain't really doing that shit. I'm not really allergic to anything. The only thing that I'm allergic to sometimes is fruit. To be honest, see how I have all this red stuff like around here, sometimes around my nose and around here. When I eat fruit, it leaves a red mark on my face or around my lip right here. I have it because I ate fruit salad today, and I got this red little marks around. It's like I get alert. I get like my face reacts to it. The citrus is too much citrus in the fruit, and it makes my skin go red on my face. If I don't eat fruit, you won't see no redness on my face. But today I said, fuck it, I want to eat fruit salad. I don't care about my face. Fuck it. And then look, I ate it earlier and it's all red around here. That's what happens to me when I eat fruit. But I can't help it. I love it, man. I'm like, I don't care. It only makes my face red for a day. It's all good. I don't give a shit. Nobody really notices unless I point it out, so it's cool. Yeah, I'm not really allergic to anything. I'm not allergic, right? But if I eat a fruit salad, right, different types of fruits, it'll make my face outbreak like that with red shit all over it. And um, the only other thing that I eat that doesn't set with me is tomatoes. If I eat tomatoes or ketchup or any type of tomato sauce, it'll make my ears itch, which is the weirdest thing in the world. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I'll be like itching my ear. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with my ear? And I caught on to it, and I was like, and I went online. I was like, what will make your ears itch? And it says the acid that's in the tomato or whatever's in tomatoes, acid or whatever it is, it makes my ears itch. It doesn't make anywhere else itch. It's just like my face or my ears. Like fruit will make my face break out in red hives here, like around my nose, around my thing. But mainly around here, like this, like that. I haven't eaten fruit in 3 days and my face has been clear. As soon as I ate the fruit today, my fit all around here went red again. But tomorrow it'll be gone. It's stupid as shit. I don't understand. And then when I eat tomatoes, if I eat like a couple pieces of lasagna or something like that, or I don't eat ketchup anyway. Like I don't have ketchup on my stuff anymore. I used to love ketchup, but I can't because then my ears will itch all fucking day, and I don't like that. It makes me look like I'm sick or something. And I never knew that until I stopped, until I read it online. Yeah. Yeah, seafood for me is a must. I have to have that. I choose not to eat cows, chickens, and all that because I respect, love my land animals. I eat seafood, but I'm doing the best. I care about Mother Earth and animals. Well, that's the thing, Lorraine. That's your choice, but your God put those creatures on the earth to eat. You know what I'm saying? Um, Everything lives to die. You become food, or you become a victim, or you become a murder, you become a disease. It's just the way life is. It's nothing wrong with the animals that get sacrificed to get eaten. It's a part of life, you know. To each their own. If that's how you feel, I have nothing against how you feel. That a lot of people feel that way, but yeah, but that's just the way it is. It's like that. That's the way life is. It's the same thing as a fish. If you're eating the fish, it's the same thing. The fish gets slaughtered, cut up, gutted, and put on a plate. Yeah, I don't really care what people do. That's their thing. Like, when somebody says, "Hey, I don't eat lobster. Lobster's the cockroach of the sea. And if you eat lobster, that's gross." And I'm like, I don't give a fuck what you think. I mean, I'll eat lobster right in front of you. And I don't care what you say. I'm eating it. I don't give a shit. Well, the thing is, I think all that help the planet shit has been going on too long. And everybody said during COVID, oh, everybody better go buy all the food in the world because there's gonna be no food. That's bullshit. It seems like there's more food now than there's ever been in the world. People just talk to hear themselves. When I was in high school, they said the world was gonna end. They said this is gonna go extinct. This is gonna go extinct. This is gonna be this. This is gonna be that. It's all bullshit. It's all a system that they put on you to make you worry. It's all bullshit, dude. You know how big this world is? This world is humongous. It's bigger than people really realize. And it's all bullshit what people say. People corrupt you to believe shit that don't exist. Yeah, like I said, it's up, that's up to you. But all that help the planet shit, that's like, to me, that's all bullshit. They've been saying that since I was young, and I ain't seen no different than nothing else. It's all bullshit. People can say whatever they want. I don't believe all that stuff. They've been saying for years that, this is gonna happen, that's gonna happen. Ain't nothing happen. When I walk into the grocery store, there's a shitload of stuff everywhere. There's so much food, and in this world, I don't understand like how people say things and like dwell on certain things. It just don't make any sense. It's just like back in the day when they said, "Oh, recycle." There's no trees left. You're not gonna have paper. Don't cut down the trees because you're not gonna have. Man, it's all bullshit. When you go in a plane and you go for hours for a flight, you're going over land and water. And The world will always be provided. The world will always provide for everybody. People just like live in fear, like, people live in fear every day and they don't realize that it's all bullshit. Same thing in Bermuda. They say, oh, the fish is going to be, there's no lobsters this year. All this fish is going to be gone. People are going to fish out everything. It's all bullshit. Every year there's plenty of fish. Every year there's plenty of lobsters. Every year there's plenty of everything. And every year they say, oh, this is going to go, this is bad. And oh my God, this is going to be the last year you're going to see fish and lobster. People are killing the world. Oh my God. The ocean is so big. It's bigger than the land. So how the hell can we ever run out? There's no such thing. It's all bullshit. And I watch a show called Wicked Tuna. It's all these guys from the South and from Boston in the North, and they catch big ass tunas every year, all year. And this is just a select amount of people that's on a TV show. Just imagine the outside people catching those tunas. And this show has been going on forever, and people have been catching big ass fish forever. So what does that tell you? That tells you everything you hear is bullshit. And I tell people all the time, the ocean is huge. There's never going to be, a drought. It's impossible. God provides, so people just live in fear all their lives. They can go ahead and do whatever they want. Prove me wrong. Some days I'm vegan, some days you're a pain in the ass, some days you're crazy, some days you love these, some days you're on your period. Yeah, I understand, yeah. Cool. Cashew, milk, vanilla, bean, yogurt. Oh my God. You think that shit's healthy? See, if you believe things are healthy, then you're going to believe it. We are what we eat. That's what I always say. We are what we eat. So if you eat good, you'll be good. If you eat like shit, you're going to feel like shit. And, sometimes we eat bad. Sometimes we eat good. Sometimes we eat healthy. It's just the way it is. It's just how we are. We're human beings. We like things. I try to eat healthy every day. And every day I do eat something healthy. And every day I eat something shitty. Or every day I eat something that I shouldn't eat. But every day I try to drink as much water as I can. Okay, poor baby. Oh, you know what I mean? You know me talk about the. Oh, okay, poor sight. Okay, now I'm just letting you know what you sound like when you're decided. Okay, this is how you act when you're decided. Oh yeah, I'm D this and BBC and yeah. See, it's okay for you to do it, but not for me. See. Damn, that's cool. I don't want that no more. All right. I think it's time for me to go to sleep. And I'm doing the same thing to you. Okay? All right? Stop teasing me, Mark. Wow. Where's your sidekick? I haven't seen her. I went in her room today. Oh, you saw me anyway, yeah. I ain't seen her. Usually she comes in here. I haven't seen my little angel in my room today. I guess it must be too late for her. She's sleeping? Yeah. Yeah, right. Today he went back to school. That's right. I know she must be tired. Yeah, because today he went back to school. Yeah, you go ahead, sleep in your ice cream. You know what happens when you sleep when you eat ice cream and go to sleep, right? You know what happens? You want me to tell you? You want me to tell you what happens when you eat ice cream and go to sleep right after? Hmm? You know what's gonna happen to you tonight? And you're gonna tell me about it tomorrow. You're gonna have a lot of vivid dreams. You'll see. If you eat that ice cream and you go to sleep tonight, you're gonna have a lot of dreams. Vivid dreams. You might even have wet dreams knowing you. But yeah, you're gonna have a lot of dreams tonight if you eat that ice cream. You're gonna have a lot of vivid dreams. I'm being dead serious. You'll tell me tomorrow. Tomorrow when you see me, you're gonna be like, guess what, Mark? I hate you. I'm gonna delete you out of my existence. You told me that I was gonna eat the ice cream and had dreams. I did. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see. Actually, that's what I have to write. I'm writing my list of groceries, what I need to buy. I just remembered something. Yes, I gotta remember that. Um, I kind of like going every 2 days or every 3 days because when I cook every couple days, right? So I like to buy everything fresh. I like to buy everything fresh, and sometimes like I don't. It all depends, really. Like for instance, today I already had fish in my freezer, so I defrosted the fish, I marinated the fish. Um, I already had fries. I already had everything ready to go. Um, like for instance, tomorrow, if I choose to do lasagna or burritos, I go get the meat tomorrow, the fresh. Get everything fresh, get peppers and whatever else I want. It all depends on if I'm making food or not. But I usually go to the grocery store every other day. $45, I wish. I spend $45 every time I go to the damn grocery store. I went to the grocery store today and I spent $50. And some of the groceries that weren't even for me. A lot of the stuff I buy, like I bought 2 blueberry muffins, one for my sister, one for my nephew. Then I bought like a croissant. I bought a liter of milk. I bought the walnut brownie. What else did I buy? Oh, I bought mussel soak so I can soak in the bathtub. That was good. I actually feel good after that too. It was worth the money. And what else did I buy? Oh, a Snapple iced tea, and that was like $51. But there was something else I bought that was like $20. What the hell was that I buy? I can't fucking remember now. I don't know. Anyway, well, here in Bermuda, the groceries are ridiculously expensive. But here we make a good money, but we also have to spend a lot of money too. Unfortunately, it's very expensive to live here. I can't remember what else the fuck I bought. Oh, right. I bought the I bought I bought macaroni sliders for my nephew, and I bought mozzarella sticks. That was like $6 each box. Yeah. So yeah, I spent like half the groceries I bought weren't even for me. $100 a week. I wish. Yeah, right. I buy way more than that every week. I spend at least $150 to $200 a week on groceries. Easy. Because I don't really buy groceries just for me. See, if it was for me, it'd be different. But I always buy things for my nephews, and my sister would be like, "Hey, if you go to the store, get me this or get me that." So I'm like, "All right, cool." And then she earns it, like she's a part owner of a grocery store. So if I don't see something at the grocery store I go to, I'll tell her, "Hey, can you get me this? Can you get me that?" And then we swap groceries and shit. We buy shit for each other. No, it doesn't have to be a lot of things because everything is fucking expensive. Like you see the Snapple bottles of iced tea I drink, the lemon iced tea. That small ass bottle is $2.89 for that, for like a couple sips of iced tea. It was $1.89 2 years ago. Now it's $2.89. Everything is going up. Everything. Even like a bundle of asparagus is $8.99 for a bundle of asparagus that you eat. You know, I eat half of it. My sister eats the other half. I don't buy bottled water anymore. I use my own water from here, from the house. I just filter it and I drink it because that's where I was spending a lot of money on bottled water. And fish is expensive. I buy like $100 of fish every week. If I buy a lobster, that's $50 or $60, or depending. I'll buy like a big ass bottle of oil to fry the food sometimes. All depends. And sometimes once a week I'll get takeout, and that's expensive. Like a pizza, like a 10-inch pizza is $20 here. If you go get a 10-inch pizza right now, just cheese is $21.50. And if you get toppings on it, it's going to be like $28 or $26. Yeah, that's how much a 10-inch pizza is. Yeah, and that's no lie, no exaggeration. If you Google Bermuda pizza places and you go look up a 10-inch pizza, $20-something for a 10-inch pizza. The other day, I went with my nephew to the pizza place. He says he wanted chicken wings and pizza. And I said, "You want a 10-inch cheese pizza?" He goes, "Yep." And I said, "All right, I'm going to get a 10-inch sausage and bacon and mushroom pizza." The 2 pizzas and 6 wings was $53. His pizza was $21.50. My pizza was like 20 something, 23 or 24, and then it was like $9 for 6 wings. And that's no drink, no nothing. My nephew said, "That's all right, bro. We'll drink water when we get home." I drink water with my meals anyway. I don't really drink. I drink iced tea sometimes with my meals. I drink water. Yeah, in Bermuda, trust me, it's very expensive. Very, very expensive. People have no idea. That's why people are leaving Bermuda, because it's too expensive. There's a lot of people. I know a lot of people right now. If like when I go online and I've been looking for secondhand cars for my parents, right? I went on Facebook, and do you know that majority of the cars that are being sold, it says leaving the island, car needs to go. leaving the island, leaving the island, leaving the island. And I'm like, oh boy. A lot of people are leaving here because it's too expensive to live here. Bermuda is one of those expensive places, top 5 in the world. I think we're like 6th or 7th now, because I think there's some places that are much expensive, more expensive than us, like Dubai and all those other fucking crazy places over there. Yeah, see, that's a large pizza here is like $38, $40. It's ridiculous. That's why I make my own pizza. Remember I told you guys the other day I made my own pizza? If I go buy the crust, right? If I buy a package of 4 crusts, that's like $9.99. And then I buy a bottle of like pizza sauce, that's like another $4. And I can eat pizza 4 times and put whatever toppings I want on it. So you're better off buying the crust already made and put all your toppings on it and cheese, and you'll save money. And that's what I do. Yeah, they have it there too. It's a little bit cheaper. It's probably about $5 cheaper. But I'd rather make my own pizza, to be honest. There's nothing like making your own pizza. I mean, it's nice to eat out every now and then and not make, waste no, money and dishes and shit. But sometimes, you're like, fuck this. I'm eating. See, I don't really eat takeout too much. I rather eat my own food. I make food just like a restaurant, so I'm good. See, I know I love to cook, so it don't faze me. Good night, Ninja. Take care. I'm gonna get out of here myself. It's pouring rain outside. I can hear it. It's like pissing. Holy shit. I can hear it outside, right outside my window, my door here. It's pouring. Yeah, you hear it? Dang. I got my door slightly open. That's why you can hear it. That's all right. We need it. We need it. Don't even tell. What the fuck you doing, man? Yeah, I wish Bermuda wasn't expensive like it is, but the good thing about here is they have like specials every week. So when things go on special, that's when I get it. Like I'm a very smart shopper. Like, for instance, I'll tell you what happened this past 2 weeks. Eggs have been very expensive for the past, couple months, right? Eggs have been very expensive. At one point, it was $7.39 for brown eggs and $6.99 for white eggs for months. And I'm like, fuck, this is too expensive. All this money for eggs. I remember when this shit was $2.99 and $3.49. It's like double the price for eggs now. So the last 2 weeks, they had an egg special. They had $4.99 a dozen. But I checked the date. So if I buy them, I know I'm not gonna eat that dozen of eggs in 1 week, right? So I eat like eggs every other day or every day. Sometimes every day, sometimes every other day. And what I did was I bought, every time I went to the grocery store for the past 2 weeks, I buy a dozen eggs every single time. Right now I have 2 dozen eggs. I have 2 dozen eggs in my fridge, and I just cracked open the second package, the first package, and now I still have like 20 something eggs, right? I think I have 22 eggs. I used 2 today to make the cookie brownies. But I bought I bought like a couple dozens of eggs because they were on special for $4.99. And their usual price is like $8 or $7. It all depends on what you get. I get white eggs anyway because it's cheaper and I don't give a shit. Eggs are eggs to me. But the brown eggs are apparently better for cooking and stuff and baking. But either way, like because the eggs were on special here for $4.99 a dozen, I bought like a dozen every time I went. Even if I didn't need them, I bought them because I know that I'm going to save money for a whole month on eggs just by not buying them at the regular price now. Right now, they're back to the regular price. And see, that's why I shop smart. I'll get whatever I need. When it's a special, I abuse the special. I get everything. I keep getting it every time I go out. Even if I don't need it, I'm going to get it because I know I'm going to use it eventually within the date of expiry. So today, I love pistachios, but I haven't bought a bag of pistachios in a long time because the pistachios were like $11.99 for this small little shitty bag. And I'm not spending all that money. This shit used to be $6.99. And even then that's expensive. So when I went shopping today, when I went to the grocery store today to get milk, right? I saw a big box of all these little bags, all the bags of pistachios. It said weekly special $6.99. And I grabbed the bag and on the date it says September. So I was like, okay, they're good. Because sometimes when things are on special, it's because it's going outdated. And I always check the dates every time I buy something. Because you'll get robbed. You end up getting sick if you eat it because it's outdated. Some people are so dumb. They're like, oh, yeah, it's on special. I'm going to get 1,000,000 of them. And then next thing you know, you get sick because it's outdated. That's why it's on special. But the average person don't look at the dates, the expiry dates. They just buy the shit because it's cheap and they don't care. So I haven't had pistachios in months. So because it was on special, I bought it. I bought a bag. That's why I shop smart and not stupid anymore. And then I will because I fry fish every week, right? Guaranteed. I need oil to fry everything. So what I do is I go to this big ass warehouse, like a Sam's warehouse or like a Walmart. It's like Bermuda's Walmart. It's called Price Right. And I buy a big ass, like huge oil, Wesson oil. It costs $24.75. And it lasts me for a whole month. And it's huge. And I buy it because I know it's cheap. Because if you buy the regular bottles, the gallon bottles, they're $10.99. And I ain't buying no gallon. I can get 4 gallons and spend half the price. But people, that's more for like a restaurant. People buy those big ass jugs for restaurants. But I don't care. I'm buying that by the bulk so I can save money. Because if you go to the store and just buy a shitty ass gallon of oil for $10, that's a ripoff. So I rather go to the bulk store place and buy the big ass shit and then keep it at home and then I can use it whenever I need it and it'll last for a month. So that's how I shop now. I shop smart. I make sure I get everything on sale so I don't spend a lot of money. And I was spending money on a lot of bottled water, which I didn't need. Because like I said, here in Bermuda, we have water tanks. And we just have to filter the water and drink it. It's that simple. And that's what I do now. I filter the water. I use the same bottles that I used to have before. Just put it in the fridge or put them on the side, whatever. Or if I have the Brita, I have the Brita filter water things. Change my filter every 3 months and that's it. Good to go. Even like a package of bacon. The average package of bacon here is $8.99. That's a ripoff. So if I go to the bulk store, they sell packages of bacon for $5.89. And it's bacon to me. It's just some taste different, some taste like shit. But you always gotta look at the date on the bacon. Make sure you get that shit like a month and it's still got a month to go. And that's the thing. I try to get like bacon that only has like 8 slices in it because I don't eat the bacon every day. So the bacon will last me like, 3 weeks or something like that. Good for you, Lorraine. Same thing with coffee. I buy, instead of buying like, because I use the pods, right? So instead of buying a little box of pods, it's gonna cost the smaller you buy, the smaller box of pods you buy, the more expensive it gets. So in a small box of pods is like 12 pods in a box, right? And it costs like whatever. It costs like $14. It's like a dollar something each pod, which is ridiculous. So if I go to the bulk store, I'll buy a big ass box of 72 pods for $60. So I'm getting it for a way better price. You see what I'm saying? I get it for a way better price if I buy it by the bulk. So I rather buy a big ass box of something that's gonna last me for a long time than just go to the grocery store and buy these little ass things here and there. And that's where I save a lot of my money with groceries. As I buy bulk, it lasts as long as the expiry date, I use it within the expiry date. And that way I don't spend a lot of money. And when I do go to the grocery store, I try to go on Tuesdays and Wednesdays because every Tuesday and Wednesday here in Bermuda, they have 5% off your groceries. So today when I went grocery shopping, I didn't get no discount. But if you go get the specials, if you buy things on the special and get the discount, that's even smarter. So that's what I do. Tomorrow I'm going shopping with my mom because my mom, she's cheap. She wants to go on a discount day. Today I went grocery shopping, but I didn't get too much because I said, tomorrow's the day that I really need to go because to get my 5% discount. You're offering, I'm going to take it because it's too expensive for groceries. Everything's going up, nothing's going down. But that's the key to saving money is getting things by the bulk. Even if you're single like me and you're only using that, just make sure you buy something that you know you're going to use regularly and you're going to save on it and the expiry date lasts for a while. So that way, if you don't really use those things, at least it's going to last for when you need it. So that's my suggestion on saving money on groceries is get things by the bulk. So that way you save and you have it for the long haul and then you ain't got to worry about it. But see, that's why they have those bulk places because, we have dollar stores here. Yeah. You know what I buy at the dollar store? I'll tell you. I buy scented candles at the dollar store if I need them. I'll buy Epsom salt at the dollar store. I'll buy shitty tinfoil down there. I'll buy tinfoil at the dollar store because the tinfoil at the dollar store is decent. And tinfoil, you throw it away anyway, right? You just cover shit up and then throw it away afterwards, or you use it. I use tinfoil a lot to like cover my stove when I fry things so it doesn't splash up my stove all up and stuff. But otherwise that like I go to the bulk store to get a lot of things. I don't know who donated, but somebody donated just now for 2 questions. Well, we don't need a Walmart. We have our own Walmart here, It's called Price Right. One day actually you can go online right now. Just Google Bermuda Price Right and you'll see. It has everything. It has everything Walmart has. Same thing. It's just the Price Right place is where I go because they have great deals there. Everything's so much cheaper, but you have to buy bulk. You have to buy like a big ass thing, but the big ass thing lasts you forever and you're saving money. So but you also have to have the room to put it. Hey Nick, how you doing? Oh, that was you. Okay, cool. I see you donated for 2 questions. Thanks. You can go ahead and ask your question when you're ready. But yeah, there's a way to get around, the cost of living. There's a way. Oh, you're an Aquarius? Cool, I am too. All right, Nick, you said, what are Ismail's Virgo current feeling energies towards me, Aquarius? All right, let's check. Aqua Gang. Cut them off. Cut them out. Yeah, I'm February 6th, Aqua. I'm actually sun and rising. I'm a double Aquarius. So that means double the pleasure, double the fun. I'm like double mint gum. All right. Okay, what I would say is their current energies towards you is a little bit of uncertainty. They want to communicate with you, and I feel like they will communicate with you. But this person is feeling like they can't work with what you want them to work with, or they feel like they can't understand you, and they feel a little bit alone. And sometimes they can be like they can have a conflict of interest. So I would say, Nick, that they look at you as somebody who, is a person that is unknown to them, or they don't really know. If they know you, they feel like they don't know you really deeply inside, and they also feel like, if you're at a distance from this person, they feel like the distance is holding them back from really feeling the energy towards you and really being with you 100%. So if there's a distance between you, like a literally distance, like a long distance, or like if you guys feel like you're trying to work on that, or you want to see each other, the communication might be there, but it's not really, it's like I say that you are more ready than this person is. I feel like Ismail's feelings are more like conflicted, and they really don't understand what they want to do or understand how this is going to work between you and them. I feel like you're ready more than they are. But like I said, if there's a distance, then the distance is making it kind of a task, or like it's making it, and that one person doesn't have the ability to work with the other because of that. But I feel like when you do talk to this person again, it'll feel enjoyable. It'll feel good. And, I feel like you'll get a message or a text of some sort, and it'll make you feel good. But there has to be some type of like transformation in order for this to work. There has to be some type of sacrifice, or maybe one person feels like sick, or maybe one person feels like they can't handle it, or they have a financial security problem. I feel like one of you have an issue, and the person that has the issue feels like they can't do too much for the other person, or the other person would have to feel like, are you okay with me being like this, or are you okay with me, feeling this way or being this way? So it's more of like one person's ready and the other person isn't, or the other person's thinking that, hey, I feel like this Ismail's the Virgo. I feel like the Virgo feels like they're not good enough for you, or they feel like you're not feeling like they're good enough for you. So there's like an off energy from them saying, I wonder if, Nick really will take me the way I am, you know? So that's what I get. I feel like you guys are going to communicate together soon. In the next like 2 days, you'll communicate. If you send a text, they'll respond. If they text you, I feel like you'll respond, and it's going to happen within less than 2 days or in the next 2 days. Maybe one of you have like a past issue and you have to get over that past, Well, the feelings is not too sure. Like they're not sure about the feelings because they feel like I feel like Ismael's feelings is it towards you is I want to advance towards you, but I'm not really sure because I don't feel like I understand you or understand where your head is. Like they kind of look at you as somebody that they're trying to figure out. Like the feelings are there, but not 100%. It's not enough for a love relationship if that's what you're looking for. I feel like his feelings are like, like they feel like it'll work, but not really. They still need to know more. They still need to feel more. The feelings are not really 100%. The only thing I see here is the communication makes them feel okay, but the love or anything like that is not there yet. Yeah, there's no like real love, concrete feelings. There's more, I feel like the Virgo is more like worried about how they're going to adapt to being with you. I don't really get true love feelings, but I just get like a conflict of interest, like how am I going to make this happen? I think there's a worry more on the Virgo side. I think that you're ready, but the Virgo is not really ready to like make a full commitment. They're still wondering how you feel or how you would take them the way they are. So if they're going through some times, then they probably like would be like, well, how are they really feeling? There's a worrisome feeling I get, a worry energy. They feel like you and them might not work together because of them or because of how they feel. Well, I'm glad it resonates, but I think that more communication will be better in the long run. The more you guys communicate with each other, the better it will be. Just try to communicate. I mean, if you're an Aquarius, you know how to communicate. Virgo people usually are, they communicate, but they're kind of timid at first. They're more of the investigator, They're more of the person that, let me see what they have. Let me see what they're about. Let me see if they have money. They see if they're going to be financially good for me. And let me see if they're the right person for me, if they're the right type of person. They're going to, critique you. So, whereas, you're an Aquarius, you're like, let's get the party started. But once the Virgo trusts you, I think it'll be a little bit better. The communication will get better. Yeah, you're eating your ice cream. Lucky you. Just make sure you run 2 miles tomorrow. You're cheating. You know that, right? By eating the ice cream. All right, what actions should you be taking in this connection? Let's check. Yeah, it's okay to treat yourself. Why not? Hey, Marcia, how are you, sweetie? Oh, nice, Nick. Oh, yeah, I like Cookie Dough. I like Cookie Monster ice cream. Matter of fact, I like Cookie Dough. Though. I like Cookie Dough ice cream. Cookie Monster ice cream actually has cookie dough in it and like Oreos. All right, Nick. I'm doing good, sweetheart. All's good. All right, Nick. What I got here is I don't think you should take any actions at all. Because if you do take action towards this connection, you're going to be let down. And I don't think you're going to really feel like, I feel like it's going to be like bad luck if you really go towards it. I would say don't be too active and don't concentrate too much on making the connection work. I think now that I've looked at this question and got this answer, it's pretty much telling me that the less you do, the more you're gonna get. Because I feel like the Virgo is not really feeling the connection 100% because they got shit going on in their life. Like I feel like they're failing to face reality. They're overwhelmed with maybe their job or their life. And sometimes people have to sort out one part of their life before they make a love connection work. So if this Virgo is working and trying to sort out their life, or they've gone through some type of like, dilemmas or delays or something like that, they could be like trying to make plans, but nothing's working. So they feel like they're in a bad luck spell. So being in a connection with you wouldn't help them in their eyes. So I would say that don't make any actions, just allow things to happen and allow the Virgo to like, express themselves to you or to connect with you. You can ask how you're doing or offer your services or offer your like, your help. That's okay, but like don't pressure the connection. Because the more you pressure the connection, the more bad luck you're gonna have. And I feel like this person has anxiety over other people or someone else they're close to, like a family member. They could be taking care of their mom, or they could be like taking care of someone, and that person's like burdening their time or taking their time. So Nick, I would say leave the connection, on hold, you know. Yeah. So Nick, I would say like just leave the Virgo to be, and because the Virgo's got too much shit, like, yeah. Like I would say like, the person has been let down before in the past, so they're like trying to still get over their past so they can trust somebody again. I feel like this person likes you and wants to like further the connection eventually. But some people, some men, they just can't do two things at once, right? And that's just a fact. Some men are not really multitaskers. Women are the same too. But I feel like this guy, he just can't get it together right now. So he doesn't want to like connect with you and then let you down or like think that he's bad luck. So what he wants to do is he wants to further the connection eventually, but on his time. So if you want to wait, then that's fine. Wait and then see what happens. See how like I would let him come to you and just go from there. But if not, it's just gonna cause you anxiety and cause you like to worry about it too much. But you can always date while you wait. That's up to you. Or you can just wait for the Virgo to come to his senses and then, get over what he has to get over and then come towards you on his own time. I just feel like, you know, I just feel like he needs time to like get things sorted out so he can make the connection with you better. So yeah. Yeah, sure, no problem. It's your fault, Lorraine. It's your fault. You said, Mark, please don't go. Please don't go, Mark. Please. Please, Mark. Please, Mark, don't go. See, it's all your fault. It's all good. I'm not really tired, actually. I'm not really tired at all. I'm good. Marcia can go first if I'm ahead. Need to get ready for bed real quick. Yeah, Marcia's actually next because she donated right before you did. So I'll do Marcia's question and I'll come back to you, Nick. All right. Okay, Marcia, you are next, and then I'll do Nick again. So Marcia, you said, let me see what you said here. I gotta get the this stupid thing aggravates the heck out of me. Just waiting for it to load. It's acting crazy. All right, so Marcia, you said, can you tell me if Lily and Sean, top supervisor, will be gone soon at my work? Everyone wants them out. They're running our business down so bad. We're all stressed. Can you tell me if Lily and Sean will be gone soon? Okay, let me check. All right. There's a lot of people that don't have a clue in this world how to run a business or run anything. Anything they know how to run is run to the damn kitchen. All right. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm sure they are. Marcia, I would say both of them are very they're frustrating people and causing people delays, and they're failing to face the facts. They're very indecisive. They procrastinate. I think they're actually stealing from the business. They could be stealing, or they're going to get caught stealing, and they're going to be in a lot of. They're worrying a lot of people, and they're worrying themselves. I think both of them are going to end up getting fired, or they're going to end up leaving from now until the end of April. So I would say the next 30 days they're going to be gone. I'm getting like theft or like worry and procrastination, and like they're just failing to face the facts of how they should be really doing things. So to answer your question, I would say they're going to be gone from now to April. So I would say in the next 30 days or from now until the end of April, they're going to have like a serious wake up call, and they're going to be like, you know what, you guys got to get rid of both of you. Goodbye. I actually got the man and the woman here. Yeah, they're up to no good. I would say the guy is like the guy Sean. I would say like he's like more timid. and he's more like he captivates his own ideas, but he's inactive. Like he doesn't want to do too much. That's probably why he brought Lily over. And Lily's more like understanding and like practical, but I don't think she's able to express herself the way she wants to because of him. And it's causing like frustration and delays, and it's causing like them to face like reality that they have to do something, but they won't. It's almost like they're worried now that they're gonna get caught up in stuff. Let's see. I also get like their plans are gonna collapse, and they're gonna. I just get failure here. They're failing to do their job properly, or they're failing to meet the needs of people. So then that's why they're gonna get let loose, or they're gonna get fired. Yeah, there's something going on there. Yeah, I get failure. So when I get failure twice here, I got two cards of failure, and they're doing something like that they're not supposed to be doing. Yeah, I get a lot of failed energy here and unexpected losses. And it looks like if they're not going to get out of there by this month, they're going to be gone by next month. So I would say in the next 30 days, they're gone. And it's not going to be one, it's going to be both of them. So it looks like they'll be gone by next month. I get a lot of failure and failing to face reality and face the facts. So if somebody's telling them something, they're ignoring them totally, you know? So I'm not getting nothing good on that. So yeah, looks like they'll be gone. You won't have to worry about them. Marcia, thank God. Yeah, I think people are seeing that they're running the business down, so they're going to be gone soon. Their superiors are going to let them go. All right, Nick, you can go ahead and ask your two questions. Well, from the energy that I see now, right now, Marcia, as of March 21st, right now, it's saying that it doesn't look good for them. Looks like they'll be gone. Unless they buck up and do something right, then they're going to be gone. So anything can happen in 30 days, but you know. Hey, Bronny, how you doing? Yeah, if you want to, sure. You're welcome, Marcia. No problem, sweetheart. Anytime. All right, you want to know what are Corinne's Taurus feelings towards me? Aquarius. All right, let's check, Nick. All right, what are Corinne's feelings towards Nick? How long have I been collecting hats for? For a very long time. I have too many damn hats, Nick. I have a lot. I've been collecting hats for a while. I've been pretty active for the past 3 years, but I've always had hats, but not as many as I have now. In the last 3 years, I got a lot. But I already had like a lot before, but I have too much now. Yeah, that's just some of them. Right there is probably about, I don't know, 75 hats right there altogether. And I have about another 75 upstairs. Yeah. I have like two big containers upstairs, like plastic containers with all like nice hats in there, like all my quality hats and shit. Yeah, I've always worn hats. Yeah. They're getting expensive though. So these hats ain't cheap and they're getting more and more expensive by the year. So I've kind of cut down a bit. All right. I would say Corinne's I don't know if I'm saying that right. Corinne's feelings towards you is actually pretty good. Um I also feel like um Corinne's like overcoming some type of like yeah, okay. Yeah, I feel like this person's feelings, yeah, Corinne. Corinne's feelings towards you is actually they want a partnership with you, like they like you, and they feel like they can go far with you, but I feel like they trust you, and they feel like you're a consistent person with good intentions. The only thing is they could have broken up with somebody soon, like in the last couple months or something. They must have broke up with somebody and they're trying to like get over that person. I still feel like their past person is in their energy, and the past person comes in and out, and they still feel like they can be with that past person, but you're kind of changing their mind a bit, and like you're an option for them. You're more of an option for them than they think, but they also want to like kind of feel things out with the past person to see if it's completely done and dusted, because I feel like their past person is still around them, or maybe it's you having a past person still in your energy that they know of, and they're like, well, I wonder if Nick still has their past person around, or they're with another person, because if they are, I don't want to get mixed up in that. Thanks, Brownie. So, Nick, I would say that this person, Corinne, is more um, interested in you and wants to be with you, but I still feel like there's a past energy around, whether it's you or them. I feel like it could be them, though, but I feel like you can trust this person more and have more of a relationship, friendship vibe with them as well. But I think that this person still feels like their past is haunting them, or their past is still available. I don't feel like they've completely gotten over their past person. So just be aware of that. Like the person can be trusted, and they're a good person, but I think they still hung up over the past. I still think that they dwell on their past person. You know. But they consider you an option that's a very good option. So that's how they feel about you, Nick. Thanks, Marcia. So that's that person's feelings towards you, Nick. They feel like you're a good option, and they'll be good with you. It's just that I think that the past is still in their energy. So try not to get too caught up with this person without knowing exactly where their mind is. Now, if they've been talking to you and you've been telling them about your past person, they kind of be like, well, Nick's been talking about their ex, or their person, or they saw them with you, somebody else, so. But I still feel like this person is would like to be with you in a partnership or relationship. I think they understand you more than most people. Hey, Cindy, how you doing, sweetheart? How you been? All right, cool. You want to look at your current energies and how you're coming out to people, like how people perceive you, you mean? All right, cool. All right. So the energy that I get that people feel with you is you're an accomplished person. You're a person that has a powerful energy. People think you're mature, you're stable. People look at you as somebody who has like their shit together, confident. Um, if you have like a job where you have authority, people say, "Oh, well, he has that job because he's that type of person." You might be someone who is a leader or somebody who gets what they want. Um, you might be like a male influence to somebody, like somebody that looks at you or people that look at you right now. They might say, he's a good man, a good person, like a person who can influence me, or I feel influenced by you. Like your energy seems strong to the people around you. And that's why like the cards are saying what they do when you ask about how people feel about you. It's almost like your energy is too much for them, or they feel like you're, you know, yeah, charismatic, whatever. It's just like other, there's many words for many things, like so people just think that you're a person who is chill and like they would talk to you. You're an influence. You're more of an influence than a burden, obviously, and they look at you as somebody who is mature and somebody who's accomplished, somebody who has like I said, if you have like a house, a car, a good job, you have a nice place, or you have a nice aura about you, like people would think that you're a good person. I don't think that they feel bad about it, you or something like that. But I feel like there's women around you that are suspicious of you, or you leave them in suspense, or they don't trust you, or they fear you. I feel like there's a woman around you that it's either one or two women. This could be like a sister, a mother, a boss. I feel like there's a woman around you, and I've gotten this in the cards earlier. There's a woman around you that doesn't see your vision, doesn't like what you do. So they look at you and say, like, this fucker Nick, they're doing this, this, and this. I wish they wouldn't, or I wish that I can find out more about him, or why is he like that, or why are they like this? Or you could have disappointed this person in the past and they still have like a grudge against you. Like, yeah, it's somebody with like, if somebody might be have like brown hair, or like if they have like brown hair, then it's definitely them. That's what I'm getting. Like the energy is like suspicion. Like they're suspicious of you. Like, what are you really up to? Like, yeah, brown hair. Well, then that's it then. Cause I actually got two women here with brown hair. See, two women with brown hair, but they're reversed. They're like two little, snapping turtles. So there's two women that you work with, or they're around you. They see you every day, and they're very suspicious of you, and they're very like, they're looking at you saying, look at this fucker, he has this or has that, or he's acting this way, or he is this way. If you're also like older than them, then they kind of look down on you a bit. And it doesn't mean like, it doesn't have to be, but I think that your maturity or the way you carry yourself keeps them in suspicion, or it keeps them on their toes, I just feel like they don't trust you. But those are the only two people I see around you. They might be envying your job position. If you have a better job than them or a better position than them, could be something stupid like that, where they're like, they feel like you undermine them. So, but who cares about what they think, right? But that's how they think about you. They think that, they're suspicious about you. You leave them in suspense, and you they feel like that you disappoint them. They feel disappointed in you. It's almost like maybe if you give them an assignment, they just don't deal with it. They don't know. They just like, I can't believe this asshole gave this to do. And, he thinks his shit don't stink or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like, I think they gossip about you or talk shit about you or don't like the way you carry yourself. But I can see that that's how they are. I think they critique you a lot, or like question you and question your abilities or question what you do. But who gives a shit what they think? Who cares? Fuck them, Listen, being an Aquarius guy is not easy, bro. So I feel you on that. Everybody be always watching our every move like crazy. I can't stand that shit. Brownie, you can go ahead and ask your question. But yeah, Nick, I wouldn't worry about them, bro. You live your life. Who cares what they think? Fuck them. Okay. They betrayed you last year and it was lessons. I see. Well, they showed up very strong, They showed up very strongly there in your reading. Even before, when you were asking me about those other people, they came up like the woman was in the background there. Like, so I think that their energy about you is so strong that it came up even in the other readings, like, and I was wondering who the woman was and saying, what the hell is this woman doing here? But I think one of the women are even worse than the other. Like, both of them are bad, but one's even worse than the other. Like, I would say the more like elegant looking one, the one that dresses more and or like acts like they're more rich or acts like they're more elegant, that's the one that you gotta watch out for. The one that's more posh, she's the worst one. All right. Well, that's the Queen of Pentacles there. See, I got the Queen of Pentacles, and that's Capricorn. So yeah, that's her. Yeah, well, it could be both, but I feel like the Capricorn is the worst one. Virgos are usually, jealous as well. Like, Virgo women are usually like jealous, or they're being if they're not the jealous ones, the people are jealous of them. So it's vice versa. But Capricorn women are more vindictive. They can be like, that type of person. They can't stand people like that. All right, Brownie, you said, can I please get a channel message from my mom? Miss her very much. All right, let's see what we can do for you. Mom says you worry too much, Brownie. Mom says that you're worried too much about love. You're worried too much about getting justice, or getting like it's like you make plans and then it frustrates you. She says you're frustrated because the things that you want are not happening, or you really want something bad, and when you don't get it, you get anxiety, or you feel like the world's against you, and you feel like that's why you need to talk to her. It's like you're failing to meet the test that you test yourself. And she's saying, please don't do that. Um, she says you gotta talk more, and like she says you have to express yourself more or say more. Um, how am I gonna put this? Like she doesn't want you to make the wrong decisions. She wants you to think before you speak. Like she wants you to say the things that you really mean instead of just thinking it. She says, "Come on, girl. You know better than that." It's almost like she wants you to communicate more wisely, and instead of making like a decision that you know is not good for you. So, like I always say, don't make a hasty decision. Don't make a quick decision just because you feel it's the right decision. Like take your time and make the right decision is what she's saying. But she says that you like it seems like it seems like you're frustrated. She's telling me. She says try not to be like so frustrated and don't let other people interfere in your life. She says also you need more self-satisfaction, like more self-love, more feeling like the energy of being by yourself is not so bad. She says like you got to be more reasonable to yourself, more fair to yourself. She says even separate yourself from people that you don't need to be around. She says if you have to separate yourself, then do so. Separate yourself from a situation, separate yourself from something, she's saying. Well, that's the thing. Everybody worries, but worrying don't get you nowhere. You gotta live every day as it comes. It don't make sense worrying about anything. And she says you have like this anxiety, a feeling about yourself. Like she thinks that you should say really how you feel instead of like hide your feelings or something like that. I don't know. She shows me like her hugging you, and like she wants to I it's almost like maybe you need a hug, or like she's hugging you in spirit, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting that, you know. It's almost like she wants to she's give you like a spiritual hug because she feels like you need a hug, or you need almost like she can like I'm getting like an image of her hugging you and saying it's okay, like and her like putting her hand on your head and be like, come on now, it's not that bad type of vibe. But I know it's difficult, Bronny, but like you got to tell yourself this. If she was alive, she would tell you that, right? She would say, she would encourage you, she support you emotionally. And now it's hard. Yes, I understand that. but you gotta live her memory. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta live for her memory and live for what the way she taught you. You know, even though she's not physically here, she's spiritually here, and you can still, do what she would say to you and say what you do. So she says there's a lot of you need a lot of self satisfaction. You need to satisfy yourself, like, and make the right decisions for you, and stop worrying about everything else. Like, especially like love things, she's saying. Like, don't let other people interfere in your life. You got to take care of yourself. She said that before, She wants you to take care of yourself. I don't know, like, you might be the type of person that wants to help the world. Sometimes you got to help yourself, because we forget that it's not about helping everybody else. We got to help ourselves. And once we get into our right frame of mind, then we can help others. Your mom's always got like a calm energy about her. Every time like I speak to her in spirit, she always has a very calm energy. I never get like an overwhelming sensation from her. Her whole like spiritual way about her is so like calm. I never get like a weird vibe from her. She's always like, yeah, just tell her this and just tell her that, she'll be fine. Just say, tell her that she needs to do the, like, she doesn't be like, you better that. Like, she's all calm. She's like, she's got that nice energy. I don't mind talking to her in spirit. She don't drain me. She don't have that draining energy, like that overwhelming feeling. She's cool like that. Yeah. I don't get like some spirits would be like, all crazy. But she's like, I don't feel nothing like bad from her. It's all like a calming feeling. So yeah, she's doing good. She's all right. She's I always get a wonderful energy from her. Wonderful person. Really wonderful person. Nick, I see you donated again, bro. You can ask your last two questions, and I'm gonna get some shut eye after that. You're welcome, sweetheart. I'm glad that she can help you. You know what I suggest you to do, Brownie, is like, I know you have a picture of her, obviously. So like, look at her picture and say, hey mom, look, I need you. Look at that picture, look at her and say, mom, I need you to help me. I know you're not here physically, but in spirit, can you please, nudge me in the right direction? Do what you would do for me in physical presence. Like, that it doesn't mean you're crazy. It doesn't hurt to do it. Just do it. Like, try that. And you'll feel like a different sense of, she might come to you in your dreams and tell you things that you need to know. But if you don't make that effort to do it, then it's not gonna work. Like, just thinking about her is not gonna work. Like, look at her picture. Pictures speak 1,000 words, right? What they say. Is that what they're saying is? I think it is. But like, if you look at her picture, it means more. And look at her more recent picture. And like, look at her and just like say, hey mom, you don't think you're crazy, because you're not. Looking at her picture, and talk to her through the picture. Yeah, do it. You'll feel different, trust me. It'll make you feel different. You're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. All right, Nick, you said, what are Kelsey's Capricorn current energies towards me? All right. No problem, sweetie. Anytime. I love your mom. She's cool. I like her. She always looks like a person that I already know. Every time I see her face, I'm like, fuck, she looks familiar. All right, Nick wants to know what are Kelsey's current energies towards him. All right, Kelsey is a woman, yeah, the Capricorn woman, right? She shows up right here, dead center in the reading, and she's being very cautious towards you. It's almost like she's being discreet, like she doesn't want you to know something, and she's keeping something from you, or she doesn't want you to know something about her. Because she knows that you're very sharp and quick and smart, and you perceive an intense energy when she's around you. When she's around you, she feels the intensity. She knows you don't like her, and or like she feels like you don't. And if there's been tension before, like you said, she still feels that tension. And she feels like you're lying to her, or she feels like she fears you, and she feels like you lie to her, or whatever she does, she doesn't want to be around you too long, or doesn't want to like look at you too long. She wants everything to be short-lived. It's like almost like I would say she fears you. I wouldn't say she's scared of you, but I would say she fears your energy and fears your intensity. It's almost like she fears you saying, hey, look, don't fuck around with me or something. Like, don't talk shit to me because I ain't got no time for you. Like, I feel like that's what she feels when she's around you. Like, the energy that she feels is like your energy is intense. And she kind of like feels like she has to put her guard up, or she has to feel like some type of discernment towards you. And she doesn't feel like safe. So she's very cautious when she talks to you, or she's very cautious to explore anything about you. I feel like she's nosy. Like she wants to find out something about you, but she can't. It's like she doesn't get any gain. It's inconclusive gain that she gets. Like I think she's trying to get something on you to maybe make you look bad. I feel like she's sneaky and she wants to like find out something about you, whether it's materialistic or anything to do with where you are, what you're doing. Like she wants to see if you're disloyal or you're lying about something. She's always gonna try and get something out of you. But I feel like she feels like you're an intense type of person to when she's around you. She feels your intensity. It's like when she looks at you or when she talks to you, she's like, oh, I gotta go around Nick today. I gotta talk to Nick about this, but oh fuck, I really don't want to do it because I can feel like he wants to I can just feel like he's like that. I can't deal with him. Fucking Aquarius is. Yeah, so but that's what I'm getting. Like that's the energy. Because energy is that exactly. The energy is because you're asking me. See, not too many people say current energies in here. They say feelings or thoughts. But when you say energy, that's the energy that she feels. Like she's kind of scared of you. Or she is scared of you. But she kind of like She doesn't feel safe around you. She don't feel safe around you, bro. I think she fears communication with you. That's what I'm getting. So the less she talks to you, the better. Man, I can hear the wind outside and the rain. The rain's stopping now. It's windy as heck. Yeah, like I said, there's no reason to find out what the Virgo girl's energy is. I already told you that those girls are up to no good. Like those women, like don't worry about them. They just are disappointed because they can't get one up on you. And that's just an Aquarius thing. And because like the energy an Aquarius energy right now, not because I'm an Aquarius and you're an Aquarius, this is like a fact. This month is from now on, nobody should be fucking with an Aquarius because the planetary energy that's in our, shit right now is like in astrology, the last person you want to fuck with is an Aquarius right now. Pluto is about to come in. Pluto is going into our sign. Saturn just left our sign. So we're like people that you don't really want to fuck around with right now. So that's why the energy seems like to those girls, they're like, fuck, I can't get them. Or I feel so intense around them. So you'll feel like the energy around you, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? Like everybody's trying to get you, or like people just kind of like know that they can do it, but they'll test you anyway. All right, what's coming towards Nick the rest of this week that I need to know? All right, cool. Let's check. Brownie, if it's a simple question, yeah. If it's a simple question, I'll take it, and you're going to be the last one. All right. Okay. Nick, what's coming towards you the rest of this week that you need to know is try not to contradict yourself or trick yourself into making any decisions, right? Take caution in any decisions you have to make. All right. Whatever decisions you have to make, especially something to do with like work related or new beginnings or an adventure or a new type of thing, try to be very complex in making these decisions. Be involved in the decision before you make it. Dispute for personal, dispute for your own personal gain. Like if you have to make a serious decision this week, whether it's work related, personal related, or whatever it's related to, whatever big decision you have to make this week, make it with like the gain of, make sure it's for your personal gain. And if you have to like negotiate or like dispute to get it, then go for it. but don't like do it out of spite. Do it because you know it benefits you. Um, like if you know this is gonna benefit you, if there's something new that you have to do, then that new beginning or that new work or new system or new like project, whatever you're doing, whatever is new, like make sure you make the right decision. Um, I feel like people are gonna come to you to ask you things or like to negotiate something or to like dispute something to get something. Um, this could be like a business acumen or something like to do with an investment of some sort. If it isn't that, it's some like I don't know what you do for work, but like whatever you do for work, if there's mathematics involved and numbers involved, where you have to like accounting or like something to do with adding things up or making a decision on like how much something has to be or accumulating things, your experience as a leader or experience in your life or your job is going to be very key for you moving forward or moving like into something very like be very smart about it, like and I think people are going to depend on you a lot this week or the coming days, like about something they might come to you about. As a one of your loyal friends might come to you and say, hey look, Nick, I really need you, bro. I think it's a man too. You could be dealing with a guy, a very smart man. If this isn't you, you're going to deal with a man. So if your boss is a man, they could be saying, hey, look, Nick, I really need your expertise. What do you think I should do? Do you think I should do this? Do you think I should do that? So I feel like you're going to be dealing with a man. It could be your boss or it could be somebody very significant in your life that you speak to on a daily basis. Um, I feel like this person is going to need your expertise and your intelligence about something that they're going to start, something that maybe it could be like anything to do with like a gain or like getting something new. Could be work related. I feel it is, but if it isn't work related, it could be something personal that you want to do that means a lot to you, or something somebody might ask you, hey look, you've got this, how did you get it, or how do I go about getting that? Somebody might come to you for advice. Somebody might come to you and say, hey look, I really want to start this, um, and I want to do this, so how did you do it? All right. If there's somebody that's like blonde around you, like a blonde person, then this person might try to trick you, or this person might to contradict themselves and say tell you one thing and do another, try to get you off your game, try to make you feel like like I feel like someone's gonna try and make you look bad or try to make you feel like you're contradicting yourself. I feel like you're an intelligent person, and I feel like people are going to test someone is going to test your intelligence, or they're going to test you in a way where you're going to have to go about it in a new way. You got me? Like, I don't know if that makes sense to you, but it feels like I feel like you're experiencing a certain field of your life or a certain subject, and because you're experienced in that subject, I get a lot of like a leader energy around you, like you want to lead by example, or like I feel like somebody wants to try to make you feel like you're contradicting yourself. And then you might have to dispute with this person and show them like, hey, look, I know what I'm fucking doing. Like you can't tell me I don't know what I'm doing. Look, I just proved it. Like you might have to prove yourself to somebody who's trying to make you look like you're contradicting yourself. So if you have to make a complex decision about this person or this situation, it could could be that way. It might be to do with business. It might be to do with like a boss, or it could be just you. It could be you wanting to make a new decision, or if you want to find a new job, or if you want to find something that makes you feel better in a new way. If you have a plan to do something new, just make sure you take caution before you make that plan and make that decision. This week is a week where you might have to make a real critical decision about something. Make sure you dot your I's and cross your T's. That type of vibe. But otherwise, that I feel like you're gonna be fine. You yourself, you'll be fine. But there is gonna be some type of person out there that's gonna be like trying to test your abilities. All right, bro. No problem, man. And thank you. I appreciate that. Peace. But it looks like you'll be fine. You yourself, you'll be all right. It's just people around you are trying to like test your patience. I know the feeling, so I got you on that. Hey Nia, how you doing? All right, Brownie. All right, Brownie, you said, what kind of energy do I give off to people? Yeah, that's a simple question. You're angry, sweetheart? That's not good. As long as you're not angry at me. Don't be angry at me. All right, sweetheart? You know me, I'm not going to make you angry. That's why I try and tell you, you can't. I know narcissists are on the loose right now. Narcissistic people are on the loose. And the only way you're going to get away from that person is if you come to Bermuda and go on vacation and be with me. I'm trying to tell you, but you don't want to listen. See? Then you won't be angry no more. You'll be with me. I know how it feels, sweetheart. I deal with a narcissistic brother-in-law. I want to beat the living shit out of him. But I let God deal with my light work. The best thing to do to a narcissistic person is to ignore them. Silence is better than bullshit. What a narcissistic person hates the most is you ignoring them and you like not paying them any attention. Then they move on to the next victim. All right, Bronny, your question is, what kind of energy do I give off to people? All right, let's check, Bronny. Okay. All right. Bronny, the type of energy you give off is a cautious energy, a discreet energy. People look at you as a person who can accomplish things, but also stays safe at the same time. People, you look at you as somebody that they can be with, somebody who's passionate, somebody who understands where the person is about, what the person is about, and what they want. I feel like people look at you as an understanding person, a person who likes to engage in conversation, a person that could be a good partner, a person that could be a good friend, a lover. I also feel like people think that you are someone who has um, wealth, or somebody, a person who has like money. Like they look at you as somebody who is like, okay, yeah, I think that Bronny, she's well off with her life, or she's good with her life, or she holds everything, holds it down. She holds everything to herself. She if she needs to gain, she'll go further and get whatever she wants. I would say like not a go-getter, but someone who gets what they gets what they want, and if they have to go through obstacles, they'll get it. But you give off a loving, um, safe energy to people. I feel from what the cards say, and people think that they're safe around you, and people feel like you don't really spill out your guts and say everything. You're more discreet and than anything, but people feel like um, that you're being cautious when you talk to them, or you're exploring their minds and saying, I wonder what you think, or I wonder how you are. I think that you test people's sincerity and test people's trust. But people look at you in a good way, though. They think that you're understanding, like I said. They think that you're a good friend. And some guys look at you as somebody who, I would like to be in a partnership with her, but I wish I knew more about her. And I feel like you don't give off the complete, here's the open book and here's me. You're going to have to get to know me, and I'm going to have to get to trust you. People think you're a well-meaning person. You're kind, compassionate, and timid at some times. Ronnie says, oh, wow. Nia, I see that you donated. Now you're going to be my last person, and I definitely have to go after you. So, Nia, you can go ahead and ask your question, and then I'm going to go to sleep. It's already like 2 o'clock in the morning here. You're welcome, Bronny. But it's good to be that way, It's good to be discreet and not let everybody, not let everybody know your business, and test everybody sincerity and their loyalty and their trust. Hey Erica, how you been, sweetheart? How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. All right. Nia, I would say that B's karma is someone coming back into his life that he doesn't want in his life. Could be an ex-partner. And when this person comes back into his life, it looks like he might connect with this person. And when he connects with this person, he's going to think that all is well. But really, this person is going to give them a lot of setbacks and obstacles, and he's going to spend money on this person and get him all the nice things. And then it's going to leave him in suspense, and it's going to leave him with a debt to pay. So I think that his karma is, coughing out money unnecessary money and spending unnecessary money and him not getting it back. And it's to do with like an ex-lover or a person. Or he could be getting himself involved in a partnership that's going to go south, where it's going to hit his money. It's going to hit his pocket more than anything. So I would say what karma is in store for him is him losing money and losing material stuff that he has. So he's going to lose money and he's going to lose materialistic things. And he's going to spend more money than he really wanted to. So he might have like misfortunes around him where he's going to have to spend unnecessary money, and that's going to piss him off. So his karma is money. Spending money, wasting money, or having money like, money go. You know how they saying money comes and money goes? Well, his money is going to keep going. And that's going to like really annoy him. And that's going to be the ultimate karma for him, is the obstacles of getting money, spending money, and dealing with someone who's going to take money from him or materialistic things from him. And if he wants like a specific thing, materialistic thing, or something that he wants to buy, he's going to have like obstacles in order to get it. So that's what's in store for him karma wise. And also like a partnership or relationship he has with somebody from the past can come back, and this also might cause him to like feel like everything is going right, but it's only going to be like a setback for him. But you know what, Nia? It doesn't matter. I know you want karma for him, and sometimes we all want to see somebody get karma. But the best karma is the karma that we don't know, that they feel. Like my mom always says, you pay here before you go. And if you don't, God help you. Because when you go, you don't know where you're going, if you're going up or down. The majority of the things, what goes up must come down, right? Well, when you go up and you get judged, you might just have that, God might press that button and go click. And you look down and all you see is that black hole. Bye. Smell you later. But don't worry, karma is inevitable, sweetheart. And narcissistic people, they always get karma. Everybody gets karma. Every single person gets karma no matter what. Don't wish it on them. The best thing to do when you want somebody to get karma is never wish it on them. Just know it's coming. Just like we know December 25th is coming for Christmas, just know that his karma is coming too. Whether it's today, tomorrow, 2 months, 3 months from now, it's going to come. But it's not for you to decide. That's for God to deal with. He's on the list. You see this notepad and this pen? Right? God's got a notepad and pen just like this in my belief, right? And he says, okay, B, you're next, bruh. Mia, we'll get you later on. Mark, we'll get you later on. We'll get you on this day or that day or whatever. Everybody's got karma coming, no matter what. But the best thing to do is never wish it on them and never wait for it. Just know that it's come. And trust me, it'll come sooner than you think. Even if you don't know it's there, they're getting it anyway. So, yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. All right, I'm going to get out of here. I got to go to sleep. I've been on here for like 3.5 hours. Holy shit. All right, let me get out of here. I'm gonna go sleepies, and I'll be back on tomorrow at some point in time. All righty. Mwah. Take care. Love you guys. Be safe.